Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Saturday. We're so glad you're with us today. So this is a big statement, but today may be the most important day you've ever seen at TVON. And I mean, we've been in existence for about 9 years. And this is a show that is a Saturday in September that you will not soon forget, because this is going to be the most monumental, not an overstatement. It is the most monumental day for a diamond value like we've never seen before. I've been around the business a while. You know jewelry really well. This is where I encourage you to look at what is happening in 1 carat total weight VS diamond stud earrings, the classic, the most coveted favorite, the one everybody wants. And on this September Saturday, we're going to give you and deliver a value that you have never seen before, that you could not get anywhere else. I guarantee you that. It is going to be a day, oh, I'll tell you, for gift shopping, for holidays, for any special event, milestones, birthdays, anniversaries. If you are somebody or know somebody who wants a pair of diamond studs, and maybe you were thinking I can only get the half carats or the 30 pointers or the quarter carat total weights, this is the day you will be able to get VS stones in 1 carat total weight, the icon. So we're going to have that for you coming up in just about an hour or so. Make sure you stay with us for that. It's going to be very exciting. We've got a limited quantity, which is why I'm letting you know. Didn't get a lot of chance to talk about it, but Wednesday and Thursday mention it. This is where we've never done anything like this. And by the way, our former value that we've had before in diamond studs is the world leader. So it is an exciting day. We're going to show you and tell you all about how we came to be with this amazing opportunity that is going to be time to stock up. Second piercings, first piercings, gifting for yourself, anything imaginable. This is the day to get diamond studs. Maybe even alert your friends who might be looking for some great diamond earrings. We've got them for you. So that's coming up, but that's not it. Today we've got a lineup. I'll tell you, it's going to be some of the best one-of-a-kinds we've seen. The values are incredible. That is what we do. But even a little step up today, we've got a very special Tanzanite. It's one of my favorites to present because, well, you love it and I love it, and we all together collectively seem to really enjoy this ring, but it's not been here in a while. It's a round blue wing block D. It's in what we call the Stardust dome mounting. It's going to be a carat 20 in beautiful, beautiful diamonds. That's coming up for you, as well as there's an incredible yellow diamond today. It's a carat and a half plus. We're really excited about that one. Really classic, gorgeous mounting for you. And then a new cross pendant is here with some of those designer baguettes and rounds together, but that's not it. We've got wheels. We've got one-of-a-kinds. I am starting you off today just to make sure that I know a lot of people, when there's a big event coming up, we tend to just maybe hold off on the one-of-a-kind rings. This is not that day, because what I'm going to start with in the first few minutes today are nothing but incredible values on one-of-a-kinds. We're going to see some of the rarest and most exotic stones from the start here that are going to be brought down in price tag to truly prices you will not believe. And then let me know if you have a request as well. Happy to bring those out. As always, we will help you own anything. Oh, and by the way, there are turquoise earrings, not the hoops we had the other day. I debuted some for you on, I believe it was Thursday night. We're actually going to have some bigger carat weights, put in a smaller hoop. So I think you're going to like those big turquoise presents from the Sleeping Beauty Mine. So that's also here in this first hour, and everything we have. If it's not one of a kind, it's really, really limited. So as always, if you're newer to shopping with us, I know our veterans know all about this, but if you're newer with us, you got to dial in the second you see something you love, because this is how we start. One of a kind in a Kashmir sapphire here to start us off. And look at that. That is a beautiful piece. And it's 112-2215, and that's our Kashmir sapphire. So what makes a Kashmir stone so rare? Well, this is from a mine that today is at the border of where, just from a locale standpoint, from a geography standpoint, it's on the border of Kashmir, so, or rather Pakistan. So that's where the old mine was. Now there's no current mining there. As a matter of fact, it hasn't been mined in over 100 years. So this is pretty exciting to get a rarity like this is, and it is going to be a 64-point stone, all unheated, untreated. And then you have 82 points in the bridge mounting. You can even change the gold color. We're going to do that whenever possible. This is an exciting day. Please stay with us. Please, please, oh please. If this is the show, and I know a lot of people figure, I can just watch the show anytime and call in later and get a piece. Well, today we are so limited on items, including our big event, diamond studs, that they will not last the show. So make sure, again, got to be with us. It's not the kind of piece we have an unlimited quantity of. So let's get this one gone. It is a wonderful value, and just FYI, if you ever want this mounting, just as a mounting without the stone, you might want to get it right now, because it's never going to be more affordable than it is at this moment. And that is because we're taking a $69.99 TVON ring. That is our normal price. It has been $7,000 from the start. We are going to make this more affordable, and this is where, again, we love sapphires for this month. This is the birthstone for September. There are a lot of different varieties. We know that too. But this is where, again, you get that very special unheated variety that, as much as we love the Ceylon material, as much as we love all the different colors, this jewel tone that came from a mine from so many years ago tends to be the most highly valued sapphire in the world. So that's very exciting. And the fact it's not $69.99, oh, get ready. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, please. This is not going to last. And all we can do right now is say sold to the first caller who says yes. And there's nobody on the phone lines yet. So this is where, again, you have a major moment to dial in. And please do, because you never know how low we're going to go on price tags. And let me tell you, I am motivated to get a lot of big values out of here. So you are not going to want to miss a single one of them. And this is where, again, you will not believe what we're taking 82 points in VS Diamonds alone for. How low that's going, how amazing this is with all the diamonds. Get ready. It's not even going to be half that price is $35. What if we take it another half off that, like $17.50? What if we take it even lower than $1,500 when it's 82 points in diamonds? That is the bridge style, where there are two rows that go down the sides and through. It's fully finished. It is the most perfect purple pink combination that you have together. And then, of course, if you don't love yellow gold, you can get the white gold or the rose gold. That is completely up to you as well. But it's not even $14.99. And hello, Kashmir. Hello, unheated. This is tough to get. Yet it's your everyday wearable, your everyday durable, right? Sapphires are a 9 on the Mohs scale. The diamonds are a 10. So you're cleared for wearing it every single day of your life without fail. And you never have to worry about babying this piece. And yet it is going to be, oh baby, a great price. Not 14, not 13, not 12, not $11.99. Are you guys ready to do some shopping? Is there anything better to do on a Saturday than shop? Sit back, relax, been a long week, right? You're ready to shop up a storm, get something special, get something unique, get something new, get something fresh. We have it all. And again, the diamond stud value of a lifetime is coming up in about an hour. So got to stay with me for that. You're going to love it, but this is not even going to be $11.99 or $10.99 or $1,000. It's $9.99. That's it. And I'll tell you, that's only just the beginning. What we have today is monumental in pricing. If you are tired of, again, looking at jewelry, you're going, oh no, I look everywhere else for jewelry, and that fine jewelry world has just gone insane. That's what gold's been doing. That's what diamonds have been doing. So no fault of designers out there if you've noticed that elsewhere prices are going high. Well, this is where, again, you come here and you shop like it's 1982 or something like that, right? It's amazing value. And yet, I don't even think back then, so many years ago, you'd ever find a value like that one. So first caller, $9.99. We've got a few seconds left to get that one out the door. Let me know who wants it. How about green sapphire? How about an Alexandrite with pink and white diamonds? Does that sound pricey? Yeah, it does. It's not gonna be, because I'm hosting this show today and I'm ready to sell. So here's what we've got for you. There's even a men's ring, similar color in the sapphire actually. We're gonna see a men's piece. So if you like, for my gentlemen out there, if you like that color you're getting in that sapphire, we've got one for the guys as well. So it's, again, last call. Is that really going to stay here? All right, that's okay. We can move on. Again, let the pieces go later on. That's fine too. But we have those turquoise hoops as well coming up. Don't forget, there are even designer pieces like this phoenix rising from the ashes. It's kind of a phoenix meets a swan, meets a parrot, meets an everything. It's just kind of, again, I just want to show it to you. It's one of the highest end designer rings we've ever had. And if you like pinks and reds, yellows and goldens, beautiful baguette diamonds, this ring has a little bit of everything, including a crown. Yeah, it's got the crown as well. I have deemed it the Royal Collection piece, no doubt, when it comes to whimsical designer jewelry. That's coming up at a great value. Let's get to the Alexandrite. So I want to wow you here, right? The Kashmir's here. And it's very tough to go any more rare than a Kashmir sapphire, but I think I just did. With an Alexandrite that is that color-changing chrysoberyl variety, and it is just, this is that pretty, pretty material. Oh, good, we've got a request already. I love that. That's very special and good way. Oh, Kathy, I love that. So, Kathy, we got a great Mandarin necklace for you coming up. But let's do this really quickly. This won't last long. It's 112-2691, and this would be our Alexandrite with pink diamonds and white diamonds together. So, a gorgeous piece. When you talk about, first of all, that's a cool cut too. It's kind of a round meets a cushion. Very much, it is technically a cushion. It's got a soft, light corner under that prong, but you've got a really special pink diamond halo to start. We're going to zoom back a little bit just to give it a little breathing room here. It's got the pink diamonds first, the white diamonds around that. That's 3 total halos, including your 1 pink, your 2 white, and it is just sensational. Now, I know this looks like an expensive ring, and you're right. If you are going, oh, that looks like a $5,000 ring, the last Kashmir was very important. Look what I did on the last Kashmir, how affordable we made that. And again, now we're ready to go ahead and give you a great value on a 41 pointer in the world's best. This is color changing chrysoberyl out of Brazil. That is the modern day best for this stone. This stone is a little bit more rare, you know. And of course, the original finds were out of Russia. That's really gone from the world today. You might find it in a state piece here and there, but today's modern day best is out of Brazil. And of course, it's got that beautiful stream of fire mine origin. It's got the color changing ability to go from blue green to red. It also is going to be very affordable. And just so we can make sure some jewelry goes bye-bye, we're going to make sure this one goes really quickly and take that $5,999 ring and make it a whole lot less. And one caller, again, we mean business on this Saturday. We're really blowing things out. So this is your chance to pick up a good one. And the Kashmir's here. The Mandarin garnet necklace is next. And we're going to make this really special right now. For one caller only, I wish I had a dozen of them. That'd be nice. Don't have that. I don't have a dozen of much of anything, including, I mean, even our diamond studs are going to be really, really limited. So let's just make sure you see this one on the hand first, and rest assured it's going to go a lot less than 5,000. It really is just kind of taking the rarity that is that center stone and just elevating it even more so. With the fact there's pink diamonds, you keep that cushion cut theme going on because it's still got that kind of cushion cut square theme as far as the triple halo is concerned. The scallop borders that you're getting as well. It's not 5,000 or 4,000 or 3,000 or 2, and that's what we do is really make sure that even the most exotic stones, that by the way are natural. Because when you see this price, you're going to think, oh yeah, I've seen those before. I've seen those elsewhere. I've seen those stones that change color, but they're made in a lab. Not this stone. Natural, we don't do the lab grown. We don't do the faux, the simulated, the synthetic. It's all that natural, real deal material. And it's not even $19.99. So now we're talking value. But it goes even lower just to make sure it goes. That's our mission today. And it's going to be, you know what, skip 1777. 1,500, still too much. Let's make it even more affordable right now. Very first caller, how about this one? Just send it out. I should never go below $14.99. I'm going to. I just want to make sure that we get, these are my early bird specials. This is my thank you for being here right at the start, ready for a Saturday, ready for shopping. And again, if you think, well, I'm going to buy the studs later because if that's the best value and she says it is, then it must be good because I know that we all know value. And it's one of those things that we're going to all be able to compare to. But that doesn't mean you don't shop the goodies that lead up to that point, like right here, because when you see Alexandrite priced this way, you know you're not going to see it again. It's not even $14.99. I'm just going to throw my hands up in the air and let you take all my jewelry today. We're going to do it for $9.99. That's it. $999 with an Alexandrite that is 100% color change in the middle. And then you have the pink and the white diamonds around that. And it is for one caller. Obviously, don't have more than one of those. And then we're going to get to our Mandarin garnet necklace, the full-on necklace, everything you want in a beautiful, beautiful Mandarin, which has been our hottest stone of late by far. And so glad we get to bring you a necklace version instead of the rings, which we've been really focused on of late. So that is going to be one only, $9.99. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. And then we are on our way. So much to get to on this Saturday, big diamond stud presentation, of course, but that is just one of many that are going to be fabulous for you. So let's get to it. We've also got a green sapphire that's unheated and treated. I can't wait to show you the green sapphire in a lot of gold. But let's get to Kathy's request, and then whomever may like the Alexandrite or the Kashmir. Those are some of my best values I've ever had. I mean, really, truly, it's just one of those days where you're going to see incredible things happen. We're going to really blow your mind. We're going to get you jewelry when maybe costume jewelry was the thing you were thinking. You might have to go now with the way that gold and diamonds are priced, and we're saying no, 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 no. Before you go costume or lab grown, let us show you what we can do in the finest of natural and the best of the best. Let's take a look at this necklace, though, on the hand here. This is going to be a request here, and it's going to be a Mandarin garnet that's in that fabulous Asher cutting. It's going to be 1124619, and it does have a bright, gleaming Mandarin garnet. Now, of course, that's an Asher cut, but the way that the almost laciness of the design is around it, very special. You even have a couple of big diamonds there that are about an inch away in either direction from the centerpiece. And then we've thrown in every little extra we can here in these necklaces, given that it is attached to the chain. That is why this is much different than just a chain and a pendant. It's a full-on necklace where we have designed it and made it to perfection. Take a look at this. There is your adjustability. You're going to have that 16, 17, and 18-inch length with that lobster claw. And then I do want to show it on the neckline for you so you can get a sense of the size. But it's really impressive the way this is done with that really nice diamond weight. Of course, it's got the 64 points there, almost 2/3 of a carat. And then that is what it looks like from a distance away. So you can really see how beautiful that color plays. I like this combination quite a bit. That's a really good color combination. But isn't it true that the orange really, for as bright and maybe unusual as it might be to our wardrobe of gems and clothing, it's really one of those stones or one of those colors that when it's a bright enough hue like this is in the neon, it really tends to look good with everything. Whether it is blues and purples, I love that combination together, whether it's your neutrals, of course, you know, your black, white, gray, off-white, your ivories, you know, that great, you know, classic we like. This adds that little pop that we might want. And then, of course, really just runs the gamut from pinks to yellows to greens to blues. I mean, really, the entire color wheel is complementary to the orange color when it's this bright. So 156 on the Asher. Let's take another look at it on the hand. Then we'll bring it up close for you. And no, it is not going to be. Well, got a new discount on this one for you as well. A $49.99 piece. Mandarins are sky high right now. Of course, they're really gone in the material. That's why they've gone up and excelled in price so much. Let's take a look at it up close as well so you can see it here. And just so you can see that, you know, we're not, you know, showcasing some kind of lackluster stone because it's going to be in a necklace. We are really bringing that value. Look at how stunning that is. Then the big diamonds that you have around it. It's not just pave. There's a few of those, but you've got the big individual diamonds making up that carat weight. There again is that bezel set stone that's going to be to either side. And then you've got this one going out for, you know what, $19.99 first caller. We'll do that. And we'll even honor the gold color change on the necklace. So you can get the yellow gold. You can get the rose gold as well if you'd like to. But $1,999. So Kathy, that's your request. And again, full necklace there. I don't think we have too much in the way of pendants any longer in the Mandarin. That's the way to get it. And that's the way to go. We're going to bring you some turquoise earrings shortly, about 14 minutes away from our new turquoise hoops, which is a little, it's interesting. We've got a very special opportunity on the turquoise hoops because I remember what I did on Thursday for a very, very small carat weight. There's triple the carat weight and bigger stones, and yet I don't know how we're doing it, but there's a better price. So it's going to be exciting. Stay with us for the hoops with turquoise coming up. So Kathy, let us know what you think of that one. Let's go ahead and show you a special Mandarin. Here's a ring that would go nicely with it if you want that complementary effect or you just are looking for a round and a ring. We've had a lot of Mandarin rings of late. It's been like 2 a day for a while, and yet we're going through, you know how we got them? The private collection has been unveiled essentially. We're bringing them all out for you guys to share the best in the world. Regular Mandarin tends to be very cloudy and included. We have really just been excited to release a lot of the private collection for you of late so that you get the brightest, cleanest stones out there, like this round, which is going to be a glittering, very orange diamond look to it, but really rare in its own right. And it's item number 1122270. This would be the round Mandarin we love. It's a 97 pointer with 80 points in diamonds. Now, you do have this great look with the almost floral design that goes around and around and around. It's almost like a pave that creates, again, bigger diamonds. There's a little texture. It's not all on the same level. You know, there's so many different ways, and I think that we do this so well, where there's a lot of ways you could have created the same exact look and not have the detail, not have the extraordinary differences. You know, when you really do make fine jewelry, it's about every last little detail, things you might not even recognize why it is that specialty look, but you see there's a difference from what you see everywhere else. And this is one of those designs where you really do see a striking difference in it's the way it's made. It's the designer details, like having the up and down of the stones around it, having the really, really cool 80 points in diamonds. Come on over and take a look at it, and we'll see what you think of this one. It's another one of a kind for you. It's our 97 pointer. It's a light 1 carat, but do you see the difference? What I'm talking about is that multiple rows sitting up higher in a basket. Details like bigger diamonds instead of smaller diamonds. So using fewer diamonds, but larger stones that make it more elite. This is a very important stone. Do not let the carat weight fool you. A round, brilliant cut like this in a Mandarin is extraordinary. Look what that's doing from a distance away. How lovely it is, how striking it is, and yet, why don't we take a $3,999 ring and blow this one out too? Mandarins are some of the most expensive stones these days in the world of jewelry. They're up there with Paraibas in the way that they're working. So this is where you've got a chance to pick one up and spend less than $3,000 or $2,000 or $1,000. I'm going to try it again. Let's make it $999 to the very first caller, and that is it. So really special. Thanks, Tracy. Good morning to you. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, goodness. I'll have to look all that up. I am not familiar, but thank you so much for checking in. How nice of her. Checking in even when she's on vacation. I love that. I love that. That's a true dedicated TVON shopper. That's how I am with shopping. Like, I never let anything get in the way of my shopping, right? That's what it's dedication, because you know you're going to miss out on the good stuff, right? The second you leave for a second, you might miss out on the really good pieces that, you know, are one of a kind. And this is it right here. So $9.99. Let me know if you like the Mandarin. We'll give that 30 seconds as well. Then we've got some gold quartz. We've got a big one. We've got a 2.5 carat today and around. Have a really special designer men's ring. Do have some, I was excited because I saw some Wisas. You remember we brought out all the Wisas we had in rings the other day? It was Thursday night. We ended up bringing out every last one we had. There were all of 3 left, and I think now we're down to 1. So I did find, though, there are earrings. There's 1 pair, and I know we have some Wisa fanatics out there. I have 1 pair of Wisa Sapphire drop earrings. They're actually in the more blue, golden, green color. So kind of that mix instead of the blues and the purples, but really striking stones and a match pair. So we love that too. All right, $9.99 if you'd like that Mandarin. Let's keep on moving. Guys, we got a lot of great jewelry here. And again, just about an hour or so away from the diamond studs. They're going to be coming up at the bottom of next hour. Just want to let you know, full transparency, so you can kind of map out your Saturday here with us, ready to shop, ready to get some huge values. This is where, again, diamond studs, 1 carat total weight. Do your research now. Now, I know that VS stones are virtually impossible to find unless you're getting them custom made from a jeweler, but we have been quoting a price for years that I'm going to continue to quote because you know the prices on diamonds have gone up. But what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about the lowest price I've been able to find, and this goes back to when I started here 8 years ago. $6,500 is usually what you pay for an SI diamond stud. Now, SI is a step below what we're going to bring you. I encourage you to do your research. You don't need to go run to the store. You don't need to call your favorite jewelers. We've got the World Wide Web at our access. It's a very valuable tool where please do look at a couple of things. Make sure you're getting natural diamonds when you're doing your comparison, because we're going to bring you natural stones from the earth. Make sure that you're also looking at VS quality. That, again, is tougher to find. I don't know if you're going to find it, but that's what we're going to have for you coming up in just a bit. So make sure you stay with me for that. And that Mandarin's $9.99. You ready to see our Wednesday earrings? They're beautiful. Drop earrings. Hey, guys, we've had some really cool pieces here. I've had 3 rings so far, and I'm amazed at what we've done. We've done under $1,000 on each one. So whether you like the Kashmir Sapphire, the Mandarin garnet, or the Alexandrite, just want to remind you, trying to move some jewelry here, and look what I've done. $9.99 on each and every one of these pieces here that we have, including the pink and the white diamonds with the Alexandrite, including the Kashmir and the bridge. Any one of those you like are $999. Those are some, I could sit here talking to you for months on end and showing you great jewelry and not have anything priced like that in those varieties and categories. I mean, think about it. If you had to compile a list, and many people have done so, of the rarest stones in the planet, those 3 are going to be somewhere on that list, right? Mandarin garnet. Obviously, part of the garnet family, there's a lot of garnets out there, but that's the Mandarin garnet. The Alexandrite's amazing. When you get 100% color change, especially when you get those beautiful blue greens that then turn to the reds, that's very impressive. And then, of course, to have a Kashmir Sapphire. Sapphires are rare no matter what, but to get that extra level of a stone that hasn't been mined in 100 years is very impressive. So let me know if you like any one of those 3. Yes, your price is $999 per piece up there. So any one of them you want to take, and all 3, actually, the Alexandrite's the one that stays as is because it's got the rose and the white gold, but to be able to change the Kashmir and the bridge and to be able to change the Mandarin garnet gold colors as well really gives you the perfect customization opportunity to make sure that still, despite those crazy lows, you're still getting your very, very tailored to you custom piece, and that's important as well. Then we've got the men's piece. I know we're going to show that, but then look at this. This is that really special pair of earrings, the Wisas. Look at how pretty with the yellows and the blues, and then where they mix, of course, is a little bit of green. So we'll get to our turquoise. We've got those turquoise hoops coming up. You're going to love them. They're brand new. We've never had anything like it, actually, because even the hoops I had the other day, there would have been something similar. Look at the size you're getting here. They are so bright, lively. You can tell we made these, right? We were so selective about that turquoise quality we brought you. So $9.99, your choice of. Let me know. And you know what? If you want a green sapphire, throw that in. Throw that. Actually, that's a teal sapphire. What is going on? I'm putting jewelry up there. And you know what? Just going to sell some jewelry before we get to our bottom of the hour and our big hoop earring special. Look at this. Gold quartz. Let me know. Just add them all. I just want to sell some jewelry. We got 5 great rings up there. That's a 2.5 carat gold quartz in the Clover designer ring with 26 points in diamonds. This is a teal. Now we are showing you 2 of the rarest sapphires out there. That's a round teal sapphire. That stone is a 76 pointer, and that is going to be in all that gold. Looks like you added ring guards around it, but it's all one ring, fanned out, giving you diamonds along the borders, diamonds along the halo. That is also going to be $9.99. Anything up here on this wheel. We're talking teal sapphire that is, oh, by the way, all natural and heated and treated. The Alexandrite, a different way to do blues and greens, and a color changing stone. Here's another sapphire, also unheated and treated in the Kashmir. Here is the rare, look at that pattern on that gold quartz, round, and then you've got the Mandarin garnet in the middle. And those are all really good diamond weights to go with them. I love the fact we got the pink and the white diamonds. If you just tuned in, welcome to Saturday. First of all, glad you're with us today. This wheel, one of our best compilations of jewelry we've ever shown you. And that is impromptu. I am making every single one of them just for the sake of time here. We're making every single one of them $9.99. That is unheard of. Gold bands right now, basic 2mm tiny gold bands, $4,000 and up. You're taking anything you want with all exotic stones in the center, all VS diamonds surrounding them, some very large diamond weights, I might add. Everything on that wheel. Everything. They're all one of a kind. So once they're gone, they're gone. And we move them out. We tell you what size, and you tell us what size and color you need. As far as gold color, again, the only one that cannot be changed would be the rose and the white gold that's around the Alexandrite. The rest of them, we can change the gold color for you as well. And then you take your favorite for $9.99. Why would you miss out on those? I don't know, but take a look. That's going to be 60 seconds, and then that's it. We'll take them down, and that price will no longer be offered. We've got the Wisa drop earrings. Just let me know if you have a favorite up there that we can share. If you need to see them on, let me show you. I didn't do the blue-green sapphire in the hand yet. This is our 76-point unheated, 43 points in diamonds around it. I mean, that is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And yet, how much gold can be in one ring? For $9.99, that's unheard of. Look at that. That is all one piece. I know it looks like a solitaire that you added a beautiful frilly like extra gold ring guard around either side instead. And you realize you're getting a sapphire. It's one of the rarer colors because it's blending two rare colors together. It's got the classic blue with the more beautiful teal greens. So it's completely blended together to give you a teal color. That is all Mama Nature. It is Mother Nature who made that stone in that color because it didn't even get any heating. Neither did the Kashmir, which is out of that rare source in the world. Let me know. You can do, hey, listen, if you're going, oh, I love that, Lauren, but it's perfect as long as it's in white gold. Go ahead. For no extra charge, I'll give it to you in white or rose. Yes. Green sapphire. It's actually a teal, and that one's gone. Yes. Let's go with the Alexandrite on the hand again for you, and that's going to be, Victor, for you, item number 11222691. Here comes the Alexandrite. Remember, that's the only one, Victor, that's going to stay as is in the gold colors, rose and white gold, because it's got pink and white diamonds together. And so that's what it looks like on the hand. That is our 41-point, 100% color change Alex. It's got 6 points in the pink diamonds and 45 points in the white. So you're getting a total of 51 points in the diamond weight. But we break it down because you got the extraordinarily rare pink diamonds and then the VS white diamonds around that. And our nearly half carat, call it a light half carat, that is appropriate when you have an Alexandrite that looks like that. So last call on our favorites here, and then I'll just go ahead, we'll rearrange them a bit, give you a little closer look. That gold quartz, we cannot keep a gold quartz in stock. That's our 2.5. Here's the Kashmir, 82 points in diamonds in the bridge around that one. The Mandarin garnet, rare round there with all that. That also has 80 points in diamonds or so. What was the Mandarin? The Mandarin had exactly 80 points in diamonds. So huge mountings. Let me know if you've got the Alexandrite. It's our last call before we get to our hoop earrings, and our turquoise hoops are here, and they are so exciting. So stay with us, but $9.99 on any one of those. Thank you on that unheated teal sapphire. Kathy, let us know what you think of that Mandarin garnet necklace. If that's not what you're looking for, we can see if there's anything else we can find or make for you. It's who else does that when you're shopping and you go, well, that's not exactly what I'm looking for, and they say, well, we'll make something for you. And when we do that, there's no extra charge for that. There's no extra premium. There's no extra design fee. There's no premium to pay. There's no, okay, well, you got to pay for the CAD drawing, and you got to pay for the execution, you got to pay for the mold. We do it all for you. So that is why when you look at finished pieces like these are, and I'm going to give you a final opportunity because in 2 minutes we got the bottom of the hour, it's going to be turquoise earring time. But what you're looking at is truly an array of exotic jewelry that you would never see at this price. They are $9.99 each. I know we get used to these prices. We really do. We spoil you rotten with great prices in jewelry. We know that. We're proud of that. We're excited about that. But what you have here is a different deal entirely. And this is another level. We have reached a peak level of value right now that is only for a couple of you. So let me know which one you like, because when they're gone, they're gone. And $9.99, we'll give it a final 60 seconds. I'm not leaving them here. I can't leave them here. I know it's a Saturday in summer. I know there's a lot going on, but this is your chance right now to pick up what you love. Hi, Ursula. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yes, go ahead. The Mandarin garnet is gone, 112-2270, Tim, and I'll try that on the hand one more time for you. You can also change the gold color in that one. I wouldn't. I love the contrast of the white gold and all that white diamond weight with the Mandarin garnet. So that's a beauty. Congratulations on that one. That's gone. We got 2 gone, 3 more to go here. 3 more to go, and it's, look at this. It's the Kashmir. I can't get over that. We're looking at a Kashmir Sapphire and Alexandrite with pink and white, and then your fabulous gold quartz. That, again, is a 2.5 carat stone with 26 points in the diamonds. Okay, we are moving along. Got a lot to do today, and don't forget, we're about an hour away from the diamond studs now. So it's, again, we're going to make sure everybody's with us on this Saturday, because once they're shown, they're going to be gone. And then we have the matching pendant that's coming up tomorrow. So it's kind of like a 2-parter. You know, like when you have a big finale on TV, right? And they'll stretch it over 2 different nights. We're going to bring you our diamond best over the course of 2 days. So the earrings are today. We're starting with what is the more limited, and then we're going to get to the pendant tomorrow. So actually, let's talk about these hoop earrings, because this is something I'm really excited about and proud of. And if you have any questions on either the Kashmir or the gold quartz, just pick them up. Take a look at this. This is a beautiful, wearable, bold hoop. It is bold, but not in the length. We're not talking about something that's, you know, you don't necessarily need to have a 3-inch hoop to have it be bold when it's done this way. And this is how we do it. It's 112-5722. Welcome into Saturday. And again, bottom of the hour here. I know we got a lot of people tuning in. This is a first-time opportunity. And given the quantity we have, as limited as it is, I don't think there's ever going to be a second moment to get these. And just on Thursday, I debuted some turquoise hoops. They were tiny stones. They were rounds as well, but they were smaller to the point where they only totaled about 1 carat in total weight. This is where you're getting much more. 5 stones per earring. They're going to really line up through the front of the earring. They are a 3/4 inch hoop, and they're in only white or yellow gold. So you get 2 choices there. The white or the yellow, totally up to you. Now, here's what we're going to do to offer you that value. And I'll tell you what I'm so excited about is there's even more gold in this hoop than there was in a couple days ago. There's a 3/01 total weight here. Wait till you see them on. There's a lot of, obviously, theory about we should all own turquoise because it works so well with everything else. The color is so bold. This is, keep in mind, the best turquoise in the world from that Sleeping Beauty mine, which is also mined out and done. But when you see this hoop, it's got a great lever back style. This is your side profile. And again, 2 options. I wish I had the yellow gold here to show you, because I personally, it's always a toss-up for me. I really like turquoise in both colors, but I prefer it in the yellow gold. So I think that that's going to be, I think that you guys do too historically. So here's what I'll do. We're going to show you the length, and that is your 3/4 inch. So you can see that tends to be, it's actually, when we talk about where the post is, it's 3/4, but you see when you look at it up front, it almost reads more like 7/8. But we're calling it 3/4 of an inch here because of where it's actually going to sit there in the ear. Then you've got this flip down, kind of like the lever back omega back style that we love so much, where it just hinges. So it's all one piece. Okay, no extra backings that you need to worry about losing. Then you just pop that in, flip it up, and you are good to go. This is not that kind of omega that actually attaches to the post. It wraps around it. So why that's important and why that's a plus is that it's always going to be where the post stays straight. You're never going to have complications later on after you wear them a bunch where there's suddenly the post is a little off, and so it's not secure. It's always going to be secure. It's fabulous on. I'm going to show them to you on. They're amazing. They really are. And if you'd like to get them, well, you got a chance here to get this is why we're doing it so early. There's only a few to go around. And by the way, the ones that I had the other day that were far less carat weight were $999. What you're paying here for this hoop, which, notice the bezel setting, we love that. The bigger stones in the bezels, that's obviously very complex to do. It's also expensive to do because that's a lot of gold. But what it end result is, it's going to be a really beautiful, not only sleek, seamless style, but there is absolutely no sharp edges, there's no snagging, there's no catching, no pulling on hair, nothing like that, because it's just that beautiful style. And because we did the 5 stones around the front, it really completes the look and wraps around the bottom too, so that it looks like that completely all the way around turquoise hoop, as opposed to just a front-facing hoop. So keep that in mind. That's with the bigger stones there, totaling over 3 carats of gem weight. Nobody's on the phone lines yet, probably because you realized that a couple days ago I had a smaller carat weight at 1 carat. They were actually lesser gold, and guess what? They were $9.99. So you're probably thinking these are going to be triple the price. That's my logic, at least if we're just kind of, you know, doing everything in that very incremental way. As we take another close-up look, watch what I'm going to do for you here. And this is not going to be one of those that's lasting very long, because it's not going to be $9.99 when it should be at least $3,000 by basic, logical math, even though we know that the jewelry world and the gem world is not always logical because the bigger stones are more rare, so you'd actually be paying more than $999 or $3,000 because they're much rarer to get bigger stones, especially when this is not composite turquoise. I like to remind you of this just so you're an informed shopper. No matter if you choose to shop with me or anywhere else on the planet, you need to understand and know what most turquoise that looks like this these days is all about. A lot of times it's actually ground up, more like particles of turquoise that are then kind of glued together. That's reconstituted or composite material or stabilized material. That's a lot of what you see. Be sure and read the fine print when you're actually shopping for turquoise these days, because there's very little out there when it comes to bigger material, especially in this variety. This is from that famed mine in Arizona. It is regarded as the best in the world. You are getting that today, all perfectly matched in these bigger rounds, in this great look, and it's not going to be $999 for the pair. We did a smaller carat weight just a couple of days ago, and it was $999 and they were popular. Well, now we're getting this bigger, bolder style. We're giving you that great design. The 3/4 inch, we know as a rule, hoop or drop is the most popular length of earring we offer. And yet I'm trying to make these a value. Shall we go better than $999? $888? $777? I want to get every single pair gone. That won't take long. We only have so many stones to go around. Each pair requires 10 stones. You're going to get, again, your choice of yellow gold or white gold. I like the yellow. I'm just saying. But you know what you wear. Just go with what you wear, because the good news is it looks good no matter what. You already have a pair. So we have actually 3 pairs gone now. 3 pairs, 4 pairs. We have people backed up on the lines. We don't have a lot of operators here today. So summer heat wave, I guess, who knows, right? I don't know. It's one of those days where we've got very, very, very limited operators. So not going to be something where you want to wait, especially when we get to our diamond studs. And actually, it's going to be 55 minutes from now. Bottom of next hour, we get to our diamond studs. I think it's going to be a little wait time. So here's the deal. We've got more operators coming in. Good. So here's what I'll do. We're not going to do $777 either. Backed up calls. They're going to sell out. I don't even know if we have, if anybody gets more than 1 pair, we probably don't have enough to go around for anybody else. So hustle to the phone lines. Let's just hope everybody's getting 1 pair. Usually they do. And we'll get you this value that is so incredible. It's not even going to be $700. 3 carats, 01 of the best turquoise in the world from the Sleeping Beauty mine. And it's not $777. It's not $700. It's going to be $699 only to get you the fabulous earrings that you see right here. And I got to try one on again, because I think that's what you need to see, even maybe from a distance away, to see how they look, and so easy to put on. You don't need a mirror, you don't need assistance, you don't even need to look at what you're doing. You just pop it on. It's got a nice longer straight post. You flip that backing up. It doesn't sit against your ear, but it keeps it super secure. And again, here's that close-up you're getting. So this is what it looks like from just a little distance away, and then I'll show you from across the room how they stand out, because with that turquoise, it's so amazing. Look at that. That is bold, bright, beautiful, best of the best turquoise right there. 5 rounds per earring in the hoop, so it looks like they keep going, right? Because they're wrapping around that bottom edge, so it looks like they keep going. It looks like they go all the way around, but we put everything right up front where you can see it. So the good stuff is right where you're paying for. You see it for the world. Let's go back to our wheel, take a close-up, then we'll show you across the room as well, so you can see what it's all about. But this is not a time to wait. Operators, will you let me know how many you're getting, please? Because I lost track. I was here, showing them. So Andy, you've got 1. You've got 1, 1, 1, and 1, right? Tim, only 1 for you, right? Okay, so everybody's getting 1 pair so far. We've only got a couple remaining to go around. I do want to just show you, because obviously a lot of us want a hoop that's everyday wearable. Hoops are, at this point, my goodness, you kind of need every size, right? And I would say this is probably too large for a second piercing. I love hoops in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I love them all the way up the ear. But this is that great style. You can see how, even from a distance away, this is you're across the room, and you see how it looks. Beautiful and bold and bright. And it's like we were saying with the Mandarin earlier, what doesn't turquoise go with? And yes, a lot of us wear a lot of the blues and the denims, and we love those kind of seawater, pool water blue colors. This is just sensational. And from, again, you all know, I mean, it looks beautiful on everybody. Whether you have a lighter complexion like I do and, blonde hair, green eyes, whether you've got a darker skin tone, whether you've got dark hair, it really just is that, because you're getting such quality, because you're getting that robin's egg blue, it stands out. And you don't always need the biggest, boldest material, but look at how those stand out. You can tell from a mile away. You know exactly what they are. You know that they're quality. You know they're delivering everything we want turquoise to be, and yet that is what they look like close up. They're just so beautiful and wearable. And yet, try them on with things that I know you're thinking, well, I'm going to put them on with my blues and my, you know, maybe my winter whites as we get to the holiday season. I got to tell you, this really does go with everything. You'll be amazed if you're not already a fan of the turquoise. You're going to be amazed at how it's some of your most versatile gemstone jewelry you will ever own. And this is that top quality in big sizes that, again, is all natural through and through. This is not little particles that are ground up. This is not going to be that material that's like a little kind of, you know, composite material that's glued together. This is actually natural through and through, kind of like slabs that have been the cabochon cut in the rounds, and they are only $699 a pair. So if you like a pair, let's get you a great pair before we go. And those are just too good to pass up at $699. What a value. I love the way they're done. Of course, we do solid gold. We don't do those vermeils or those sterling silvers. All of our stones, quite frankly, deserve gold or platinum. So it's really important to see that's what you're getting there, that very important value. And if you like them, $699. Great chance to pick them up before we go. And don't forget, we've got a couple minutes left in this hour. We've got 20 minutes to go till our top of the hour. Something very special coming up. How about our Windsor earrings? We've got those coming up as well. We've got a really cool designer door knocker style. It's designer in a necklace. Also have the men's purple sapphire, super affordable. And then how about this designer ring? If anybody is, did you see me wear this a couple of minutes ago? We've got this last of our designer critter pieces, although I think critter may not be the right term because this is just such a unique and sophisticated piece. I mean, it's really special. 112-1268. There has been a massive reduction on all of our big designer pieces that we had for some time. And the reason for that is because, well, you're getting a sense of all the carat weight, but first of all, this is a larger ring, which is, I get it, probably what keeps some of you out, right? Is that if you don't wear large, bold jewelry, you don't do whimsical, this is obviously not for you. It's a little more specialized for, you know, those of us that really enjoy something totally couture level, very high end, nobody else is gonna have it. But this is just our last one of its kind. And I'm talking about, this has been a one of a kind all along, but this is the last from this designer. We did a great job getting all these prices down for you, but this is 18 karat solid gold from one end to the other, first of all. Then you get an array of everything from rubies to pink sapphires, black onyx to black diamonds, and even some yellow diamonds and white diamonds. And so I'm going to show it to you up close. I wanted you to sense, though, the size first of all, because that's what's either going to be a yes or a no right off the bat. It's originally started here at $14,999. Let me show you what it looks like, because the beauty of this is from all the angles here, it's the different cuts. There are even baguettes, rounds, princess cuts. That's just the cuts. Then you have a blue sapphire, pink sapphires, red rubies, diamonds. Look at that. Black diamonds, white diamonds. It is incredible. All of these different, I don't even know, let's see here. Princess cut rubies are 2 carats. So that would be the entire length of the feathers here, which are those princess cuts that are somehow, some way, set channel into this curved feather design. Then you get, those are black diamonds right beside that. Then pink sapphires. This is black onyx for the beak here. Then you've got this array of the tapered baguettes, then the rubies, then the pink sapphires, blue sapphire, yellow sapphire, white diamonds, finishing off the crown. It is one only, totally unique. It reminds me of a swan meets a feather, almost meets a phoenix as well. You know that mythological creature, the phoenix, the idea of transformation, rising from the ashes. That's what it just, there's something about maybe the height and the length and the elongation of the design that gives me that vibe as well. It's 18 karat solid white gold, so that alone, for that amount of gold. And let me just be really blunt with you guys, because gold is soaring right now. We've never seen gold what it does now. It's basically, you know, right around $2,400 an ounce. And for 18 karat gold, where it's 75% pure, it's a lot of gold you've got there. It's a lot of gold going on. So when you have 18 karat gold, if I were to take every single stone out of contention here, all the sapphires, all the rubies, all the black diamonds, all the white diamonds, everything, if I was to take all that out, you would have an 18 karat gold ring there that, I kid you not, is worth around $7,000. If you're pricing gold these days, you already know that. I was looking at a great designer, just kind of basics, just to give you a feel for what, you know, gold is at. 2 grams in gold. 2 grams. It was a little lightweight hoop earring, very basic. 2 grams. It's like nothing. 2 grams in gold. Do you want to know how much that was? It was $8,500. There were no stones in it. Just 2 grams of gold. Now, those days of spending $100 a gram are long over. That is a whole different deal. When you're talking about finished pieces like this is, you look at all the array that's in the design as well, all the different colors, carat weights, the beautiful cuts, the different setting styles. I mean, just the labor alone could be $15,000. If you enjoy this piece, you're in for a major treat right now because this is our major blowout. We're ready to go. It's time to get this one home, and it's only going to be, you know what, we'll just truly blow it out here. It is a giveaway, even if you just want it for all the stones within it. It's only $1,999 when it is a towering, lengthy piece. A statement piece. I'm going to size it for you, so maybe you consider putting it on the middle or the index finger as well. I think it would look lovely that way, but it stays as is because you've got all that white gold. Can you imagine the nightmare of taking all those stones out, especially when so many are either pave or channel? And did you notice this? One of the cool things, I was showing you the under gallery, which is complete, but also the way the pink sapphires along the right side there are wrapping around it. So you're seeing those even from different angles. So that's a really, you would look down at your ring on your hand and still see the pink sapphires pave wrapping around to give you some profile detail there. So super cool ring. I love the whimsical aspect of having the little crown, something that is of royalty there, that's for sure. And so $19.99 gets it to you. I just want to give it 30 seconds. Just truly, when you talk about what would it be that no one else is going to have, what's going to be that special idea that nobody else would ever see coming, that is the piece that is that, you know, we hear it a lot, but it's truly here. It's 100% accurate. It is going to be 100% conversation. That's the conversation starter right there. No doubt about it. All right, so we're going to move on. $19.99, just had to show that to you. And then don't forget, I just got an update. We have 2 turquoise earring hoops left. So that's our last call for those hoops that we had for you, and that's very, very important. Also, let's take a look at this. We've got a special earring here for you that's going to be our Wisa Sapphire earring. Kind of flash these just for a moment. Wanted you to see what they look like in detail here. That's going to be item number 1120365, and this would be, well, it's a good looking stone, but imagine this, 2 of them matched more or less. So you've got very important blues going right on into the yellows. So where they actually meet gives you a little bit of green. 1120365, 2 carats 09 of the emerald cuts. Look at that. That's fabulous, isn't it? Let's come in a little closer. Nothing's going to compare today to that large swan-like ring. So we'll show you. Here's your close-up look, and what a fun way to get it. Because obviously, one-of-a-kind stones. We talked about all these stones that we had out of the natural mining process. This is that beautiful Wisa material. It's a name of the mine from Tanzania. It's the only place that's ever produced these sapphires that are natural, that have these multiple colors to them. So it's really unique, and not just one shade of one color into another shade, but actually 2 very diverse sapphire colors, but in the same gem. You see it here. That real blue to start at the top into the green goldens. And it's going to be obviously 5 points in diamonds right there, top and bottom. They're a little triangle of pave. Then you've got your lever back setting as well. This is one pair. We are going to offer to change them in the gold color, although with the yellow majority of that sapphire, I would love to see that in the yellow gold like it is. But if you want to give it a little contrast, you can in the white gold, or if you want rose gold, you can do that too. So here's what they look like from a distance. A little bit of length here, but nothing too dramatic. Nothing that takes them out of everyday wear. But trust me, I don't know anywhere else on the planet you're going to find a Wisa sapphire in a match pair in earrings. That's tough. Yet look how wearable they are. 1 inch and drop. I'll put one on the ear for you, and they're not even going to be $69.99 any longer. That's probably why they're here. I would think that $7,000 is going to be a little bit out of the realm of what we see typically on a pair of earrings, even when they are exotic Wisas as these are. But you're going to get a much better value today, marking everything down for you, really making it accessible to own even the finest and the rarest like this is. And it's not going to be $6,000, $5,000, or $4,000. You know, skip over $3,000 as well. And we'll just make them $19.99, just like we did that great big designer ring. Now we're making the ultra elusive pair of Wisa sapphire earrings. We're making those $19.99 as well. And if you're lucky enough to have any of this Wisa material, or maybe you love that combination, obviously the blues and the yellows into the greens, there's really, again, a lot of versatility to an earring like this. And $19.99, we'll see who's got them. Let's go back to the up close so you can see that beautiful match pair. And just want to give you a look. They are attached with the O-ring only, so the only movement is going to be between the lever back base and then the drop itself. So they're not going to flip around. They don't turn and face the other way. It's always going to be that material right straight up and out to the world. So what a special look that is. And don't forget, it's Diamond Day here. It is a diamond day that you will not soon forget. It's also a diamond day that for those that are not here that find out what we did later after they're sold out, it's going to be a disappointing diamond day. But you guys are here, so stay with us because we are only now 41 minutes away from debuting our 1 carat VS diamond stud earrings. The ones that everybody needs. Everybody's got to have them, no matter if you're a young teenage gal all the way up to, you know, the more mature gals who want great jewelry. If you care about quality, and I know a lot of us have diamond studs already, but maybe they're not the natural stones, or maybe they're a little lackluster. We're going to get you an upgrade, the ultimate gift idea, the ultimate value is what we're so excited about today to bring to you here. So let's get to this designer necklace coming up, and it's one of my favorites. This is just the essence of designer is what this is. And I got to get you a measurement real quick on the length of the chain because that is something that is not listed here, and it is going to be 18 inches. What I'm going to do, Tony, is start with this one on just so you can see how beautiful and bold this is. This is very important, and it's very much a designer style that we love, where whether it's up against a skin tone or against a bright, bolder color, you get this great luxury look. And I'm going to tell you something, it is heavy. It's got a very nice heavy chain with it as well. We're going to show you what this looks like over on the hand. It is just, wanted to get you a sense of the scale here and the size because it's so impressive. It's 112/4715. Look at that. And this is solid 18K, including, yes, the chain. Otherwise, it wouldn't match in color. So we've got the chain that is 18 karat gold. This is all going to come off that piece, by the way. So no problem taking this pendant off this chain. I'm going to tell you, this is a chain that is so substantial you could wear it on its own. It's a hefty Rolo link chain, as you can see. It's 18 inches. It is, take a look at this. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's a cool piece. There it is, spring ring closure. So no adjustability on this one. It's going to be 18 inches, but that chain you wear all by itself because of the big Rolo. We usually do, if that looks like the similar chain to what we always do, it is not. This is a much bigger, heftier gauge to it. It's got that substantial Rolo. There's 40 points in diamonds that are paved into that teardrop shape that is sitting among this gorgeous design. And let me go show you the length here as well. The pendant itself, this is so heavy. I mean, obviously we expect 18 karats gold to be on the heftier side. Look what you're getting here as far as a length here. It's going to be 1.5 inches or so. There we go, 1.5 inches, top to bottom. And then it's that door knocker style. So that centerpiece with the diamonds is actually going to be kind of floating or nested within. So that's going to have some movement to it. And we've got one. And it's 18 karat gold with that chain alone. Boy, that would be a good, probably $1,200 chain on its own, just without the pendant. Then the pendant's got that nearly half carat in diamonds. We're going to blow it out right now. One caller takes it, scheduled to go out at $59.99. We know that we're just, again, we're really seeking out some better values of late because we're coming off a big sale event. So many of you guys saw what we did. We had nothing else really left as far as really special pieces. It's just with the exception of just a few. This one's important, and yet we're going to just, again, you see that when it sits upright, that's how you're going to have those larger diamonds dangling. But I just want to show you the entire piece here and all that mirror finishing you're getting. It is not going to be $59, $49, $39. Let's go back to the hand here. I really want you to see that size and scale. You will wear that chain all by itself. If you have other pendants that have larger bails, sure, you'll wear it with that as well, but it's actually going to be under $2,000 and not $19.99 either. Got a much better value. This is designer. I'm not going to name names, but if you follow jewelry, and most of you do, this is going to be the moment right now. Take full advantage. Not 19, I'm not done. Not even close. You are going to get a moment here. And it's not 1888, 1777. We're blowing it out. Solid 18 karat gold chain included with it. A big, bold Rolo link chain. It truly is the Rolos that you never see anymore in solid gold because it's just too costly. Gold's too expensive. We say, I'm going to ignore gold pricing. We're going to do what we want. We're going to continue to bring you values that are truly only here for us and you exclusively. And you know what? I'll make it $1,699 if you'd like it. This is right up there. Like if you're a gal who loves those big panther designs we do, I can see you liking this. If you like the big, bold designs we do in those really, whether it's the heavy diamond intense pieces, whether it's just our big solid gold designs, this is the way to go. So this is super, super special. And it's for one caller. That's it. Can't change the gold color on this designer piece. And it's yours for the taking. One only there, $16.99. All right. So coming up, let's get to it. I'm going to show you something else here. It's a men's ring. We've got a really cool men's piece for you. Oh, never mind. No men's ring yet. feast your eyes on this wheel and wait for absolute beauty to come on in. Now, I thought about starting the show with this item, but I know that a lot of you join us and trickle in throughout the first hour. And I've been controlling showing it to you. It's taken every bit of discipline I have to not show this piece, which is a 6-carat 88. What looks like the most extraordinary Paraíba with clarity, blues and greens. Clarity is beyond. Gorgeous oval, leaning a bit because it's on that halo. That's a classic halo. It's 1125598. This is Congolese tourmaline at its best. Congolese tourmaline, a famed mine that's newer to our worldwide selection of tourmalines. It is rare as can be. It is really only here. I don't know of anyone else who has it. It's a 688 oval stone that is super clean. And then you have this incredible 72-point diamond weight in that classic halo. Welcome into Saturday. We are already now ticking down to our hour number 2 that's about to kick off here. We are so excited you're with us because it's also Diamond Day. This is our most incredible day you will ever witness for a diamond value ever. And we're bringing it in a classic that everybody needs and everybody wants. So we're bringing that to you. And I don't care if it is October or November or December, we will never have a value like what we're going to have coming up in today's show in about 35 minutes and 30 seconds, but who's counting? This is the Congolese. It'll go far before then because it's a one only. And let me tell you something. If I had a 688 Paraíba, if I had a copper-bearing stone that would look exactly the same, it would not be affordable. I had a Paraíba the other day. We had our 3-carat. We had a 4-carat. And the biggest one I've ever had for the record here on this show was 16-carat. It is now in a museum. And for obvious reasons. We all could have pooled all of our savings together and never afforded the 16-carat, right? So that's on display in a museum. And obviously these big stones, usually big is considered 1 carat in a Paraíba. So if, for example, if we knew this had copper content, it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of easily $250,000. And I don't mean out in retail. Retailers don't have them. I'm talking about right here. So the fact is that this is a stone that we don't know yet because it's a newer find. We don't know if it has copper or not. Certainly visually looks like it does. Certainly has the blues and the greens. Most of the Congolese have a very, very light hue of blue and they're mostly green, more like a spearmint or a true green like a peridot. This is more of that blue-green, which is what so many of us look for. But it's one of those shining examples of a bigger stone in the oval. Take a look at it. It's not going to be anywhere near $250,000. That's for sure. Do we have anybody thinking about it so far? Excuse me, the heat has just wreaked havoc on my sinuses. So bear with me because we're experiencing some, like yesterday it was the hottest day in our history. So that was interesting. Hottest day in Los Angeles County history. So reached 114 degrees where I live. So that's a little bit excessive for Southern California. But anyway, so my sinuses are a mess. So just bear with us because you know how the heat just dries you out. But this is our 688, 72 points in diamonds. And we're going to make sure that we give you a huge value. Give me a call. Nobody's on the phone lines yet. It's a quiet Saturday because I think we're all waiting for diamond studs in 33.5 minutes. But I want to bring this to you at the value. Let me show it to you on the hand here first. It's in the white, yellow, or rose gold. You get to decide. Super bright clarity. Look at that. We kept it classic, which I love, so that it welcomes you in. We could have gone really all out and really, you know, a big exotic stone. We could have taken a lot of diamonds and really put bridges and done all the great fancy things, but we kept it really tailored and classic here. Look at that stone, and why not? $250,000 it's not going to be, but $25,000 is respectable. $25,000 at 72 points in the diamonds. You're getting in the white gold now. You can change it if you want. I would leave it just as is. I just want you to tell me your ring size and we will have it right out to you. I had shoppers literally shop with me on Wednesday. They were already messaging me yesterday because they were receiving their items. I had all day long, and everybody was so kind. They were like, I know it's your day off, but I had to tell you, I'm so excited to get my piece. And rave reviews about rings and earrings and drops and all kinds of great pieces that have gone out the door of late. And I'm so excited. This is going to be one that is going to knock you over. Just really beautiful material. Not going to be $25,000, not $10,000, not even $99.99. I need one caller. This will be the easiest sale I make, probably in my career, because it's just so obvious a value. It's so beautiful a stone. It's so rare and exotic, but you know what? It's not going to be $99.99, just to make sure that I don't have to eat my words here. We're going to make sure this is going even lower in the price tag to let somebody steal it. I know it would sell at $99.99. That's not a problem. Not with a stone that luxury, that rare. But it's not going to be $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. We are 2 minutes away from our top of the hour, in which I have something very special for you. Yes, the diamond studs are still a half hour away. They're the big value of the day. They're the big value of our entire history here. True story. It really is. Don't believe me? You got to see it to believe it. You will witness what we're all going to witness together, which is amazing. But this is not $59 or $49 or $39.99 for a 688. Blues and greens. This is not that green stone where there's maybe no blue at all. It's going to give you all the bright blues and greens really to that 50-50 level. And it's not going to be $39.99 either. We need one caller. It's a remarkable stone and a beautiful gem and an incredible clarity, because tourmaline is supposed to be ultra included, extra haze, extra inclusions, lots and lots and lots going on within it. Not the case here. It's not $39.99. I need a caller. We have one. It's going to be gone. Who will it be that takes maybe the value of our exotics of the recent history here? This is not the typical basic stone. Look at that gorgeous look. And yes, you're getting 3/4 of a carat in diamonds almost. And you're getting to choose your ring size and your gold color for free. And it's not going to be even $3,500 or $34.99. You try it and enjoy it and get it now, because this is the ultimate high level, and it's not even going to be $34.99. It's as good as gone. I'll still save you money. I'm never about what we can get. I'm about giving you a value. If it is not leaving you speechless going, oh my goodness, how does she do that? Then I'm not interested in the price tag. It's got to be the headliner. It's got to be the one you need to have. It's got to be the moment. And this is it. It's not even 34, 33, 32. Let's make sure you are feeling like you've hit the lottery jackpot today, because that's how you will feel after today is over. Like, I don't know how I just did that or how I got so lucky to have TVON in my life, but you are going to get values you would never, ever see. Are you ready for this? Okay, we have nobody sold it yet. No, it's still here. At the moment, you can still call in, and perhaps you can be the owner of this ring. But now we have 2 callers, and now we have 3 callers, and we may have a 4th coming in. And you're not spending $32.99. It's not $31.99. It's not $3,000. I'm blowing it out truly. This is the one to own. Congolese tourmaline of this size, in that clarity. The top of the hour is here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON on a Saturday morning. We're so glad to have you with us. This is the day you've been waiting a lifetime for. Not interested in shopping today? Not an option. When we got diamond studs the way we do, it's already gone. Can you save them more money, Victor, or is that not what salespeople are supposed to do? Salespeople aren't supposed to do that. I'm not a salesperson, everybody. I'm a journalist who wound up in this business by happenstance. And now I've been doing it for my whole adult life. I'm a journalist. So I don't care about sales, 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 sales. Let's profit, profit, profit. I'm not greedy, greedy, greedy. I'm just not that way. It's not how I'm built. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you a better deal, even though it's already sold. I'm going to make it $29.99 first caller, and it's gone. Let's set up a new item. I just want you to see one more time what that's all about. Victor, who got it? Well done. Janet, way to go. Is she happy with the price? She's like, sure. Extra discounts. Oh, by the way, look what else is here. Tanzanite. Here it is. This is going to sound like a crazy statement, because I've sold like 9,000 different blue wing block Ds in the last 5-6 years. They've tallied them for me. My favorite piece of blue wing block D. I have favorite stones. I have a lot of favorite. Honestly, there are mountings that are in my top 3. This is my favorite piece overall. Imagine my complete elation and delight to see this one here in this Saturday show. This is the 3-carat pluser. Oh my gosh, it's 3 carats exactly. I was thinking, what is that carat weight? It's exactly 3 carats. It's always 3 something. This is the 3-carat blue wing block D round. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's in the Stardust mounting, which is one of our favorites. It's still newer. If you've noticed, we're not seeing it very much anymore. Because why? We developed it only a couple of years ago. It was scarce then because gold was pricey then. Gold's been pricey for a long time, right? This is where we've really, really kind of held back on this one, because it is so much gold. So much gold to make it, so many diamonds all the way through it. Welcome into Saturday. We are so glad you're with us. Please stay with me for at least, listen, you can be released. For it's like remember when you're like released for recess? Remember those days? Where you're like, okay, you can go. Or maybe like summer break. Okay, you're off. You're good. We don't see you for 3 more months. You are dismissed from this show. If you need to go get somewhere, you are dismissed after 11:30 today. That's in 27 minutes. Because I need you here to stay with me just to see the most iconic value we've ever had. And I mean that. I mean that. I know it's a September. We probably should have waited to show these to you when we have a lot of viewers, you know, and the weather is kind of cold and everybody's in, you know, and vacations are over. We're giving it to you as soon as we could because also it's very limited. I could not show these in September, late September, like when it's, you know, getting to be cold weather and really getting into the swing of fall. I can't show these then or in October and November. Why? I'm so limited. So the diamond studs that I've been kind of talking about and telling you about, they're happening today. The studs are here today, and they will only be here today because we are so limited in what we have. But it's the most incredible 1-carat diamond stud you will ever witness at a great value. It's coming up in 26 minutes. This is the ring I wanted to show you. I don't know, should we do this now? This is an important style, and I could not be more proud of this Tanzanite deal, but it's my favorite. I love what you love. And when I see this stone showing off all of its sparkle, its beauty, its brilliance. And it's item number 1125345. And I know we have diamond studs coming up that a lot of you are waiting for. But like I said, sometimes a show is just, it tends to be that way, where sometimes you're just going to see a show where it's like the whole show is just stacked. It's just the best of the best, all in one show. And maybe that's the day you just have to shop, right? Shopping, I think, is cyclical that way sometimes, where it's like all the good stuff comes out at once and then it'll wane a little bit and then you see, right? That happens. This is my 3-carat round, exactly 3 carats as mentioned. It is a 120 diamond weight that are all big round brilliants, but there are still different sizes within it. And they're going to be kind of scattered, but really kind of dense there at the beginning by the center. They scatter a little further away. They get a little more sparse as you lead out to the sides of the band, and it's 120 in carat weight. Are you ready for this? I'm going to get you a true top of the hour special here when this ring is now. And by the way, when this ring was first designed, I'll never forget it because I immediately, the first time it aired, I had somebody who had the perfect round already, a loose stone she'd bought from me like 15, 16 years ago. She said, I need that mounting. That'll be a perfect fit for my stone. I've been waiting for the perfect mounting. That's it. And this was 2 years ago when it was actually developed for the first time. And it was actually a $2,999 mounting by itself, no center stone. I sold it to that customer. She shops with me every day. She's been shopping with me for 20-some years. And truly, she bought it for $3,000 for the mounting. That's where it was. And all we did was trade. The price we actually paid to make it was the price we gave her. It's what we do on mountings. If you ever need a mounting, don't hesitate to ask. If it's a mounting we make, we can sell the mounting to you by itself in your choice of gold color and size. But this was $3,000. That was 2 years ago. Gold was still less than. Gold was not where it is today. So here's your chance to pick up a carat 20, but we've added the Blue Wing Block D, which the round is always at the top of everyone's wish list, a super high-end cut, a super beautiful look, and it's going to be really, 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 really affordable, where you're going to save a bundle. So get ready. I hope you're on the lines quickly for this one because it's not going to last. I've got a carat 20 in diamonds. It's fully finished. You can still have your gold color choice. Let's take a look at the inside because you're probably worried that a ring this big might be uncomfortable. Not when it's made like this is. So there's the finishing on the inside. They just sized it, so they got to re-rhodium it actually. And we're going to blow it out. I'm just here to move it for our top of the hour. This is what it looks like on. If you're newer to this mounting, you've never seen it. And those of you that say, I need an undergallery. Well, here it is. Watch this. I'm going to show you from the side profile. Still get diamonds from the side profile. They scatter all the way down to either side of the ring when it's on the hand. Same thing's going to happen on this profile as well. So there's no top or bottom. There's no wrong way to wear it. It's not a dome that goes whoop. You know, some dome styles do that. This one does not sit up too high. We thought of every last detail in manufacturing this. By the way, it's $69.99, literally the price. Today's price, and that's a good one. It's good enough to be top of the hour worthy. That's the price tag right there. I'm showing you the ring. There it is, $69.99, started at $13,000. We're going lower. Remember, it is a $3,000 mounting way back when. That was 2 years ago. Now we're bringing you something very different. This does not get better. The red flashes are there. The powerful, brilliant, like almost, are there diamonds in that stone? It looks like there are, and yet that's what makes so much sense to have this scattered diamond design all the way around it. It's not going to be $69.99. we have got a great chance for somebody to pick it up. Who is it going to be? I don't know. Are you thinking, Allison, about this one so far? Okay, so we do have a caller already on the phone lines. That's my alert to everybody else who might be thinking about it. Waiting till the price comes down to my low is not the smart option around here. I know that makes sense everywhere else you go because you figure, it's going to be there. I can call in next week. That doesn't work around here. These shows are aired live, and people, the real shoppers, make a point to be with us live so they don't miss out on the items. That's the key. They don't want to miss out on the items they love. So that's why you're here live, because otherwise they go and then they're gone, and then what do? Wait for us to have more blue wing? Listen, if it's another stone, there's always hope that someday I'm going to have another one. With blue wing block Ds, we don't have that luxury of time. We don't have the luxury to wait. And that is simply because we're out of the stones. The stones that are here are the stones that we have, and now they're dwindling to the point where we're in last call on them. So here's your chance right now to pick it up, and it's not 69. One caller. All right, well, it's all we need. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, blowout time is here. This is quite the sale show. I know we just wrapped up the sale. For those of you that are going, oh, well, I guess everything's going to be overpriced now. Oh, I won't allow it. It's a tough transition. So I know what to do, and that is continue the sale pricing, but make them better. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Don't believe me? Watch this price come down from $69, $59, $49. It's not going to be $39.99. I adore this ring. And this is one of those that, with that mounting being as elite as it is, which, by the way, I'm giving you the old price from 2 years ago. They just handed me the updated price on this mounting as of Friday. That was yesterday. That was a few hours ago when this mounting was completed, and then the center stone was set in the middle. Remember, our manufacturer is on site, so we don't just guess or estimate or say, hey, well, this is what somebody paid to put it together, and then there were 8 different middlemen between you and the piece, and so everyone's making their cut along the way. I can tell you right now, this mounting cost us more today than what that price represents on the air right now. Yesterday it was made. Yesterday the mounting was $4,162. The mounting. But again, I'm coming off a sale event. By charging you $69.99, that piece will sit here. I can't afford to show you jewelry and have it sit here. So instead, we go and take more sale prices and give more reductions and put more savings together for you on the pieces you love, on the pieces you need, on the pieces you want, and give you all the customization you're always looking for, like the gold color and the sizing, and go true to size on this one. It's got a great under gallery, so it is going to be comfortable, I promise you, and it is not $39. It is not going to be $29.99. This is just savings on top of savings, and I will continue to reduce it until it goes. But now there are 3 callers, so I wouldn't wait if I were you to be on those phone lines ready to go, because it's not even $29.99. Even better value. Even better. First caller, white, yellow, rose. I know diamond studs are 19 minutes away. I know you're all waiting. But if there is the Tanzanite of a lifetime, and it's a round, and it's a Portuguese cut, and it's just decked out with gold and diamonds, I don't think I'd be waiting. And here's what we'll do. Instead of even $2,888, I'm too low already. We're going even lower just to make sure it goes. Do not wait. And then, Rebecca, we've got 3 different rings to show you in Mandarin garnet, so I sure hope that'll help you, Rebecca. Here we go. Instead, $28, $27, $26, $2,500. Not going to be. Not even $24.99. Look at that inside under gallery you have. All this sleek, seamless, nothing. There are only 4 prongs in the entire ring, and that is to hold that big Tanzanite. That's it. Red flashes are there. We're sizing it and shipping it to you for free. We are getting you a gold color of your choice. I love it in the white. You can get it in the yellow or the rose if you want to, but it's not even $24.99. I think it's good as gone. We're ready to go. Let's send it out. Even more affordable is not, no, never mind. It's not going to be gone? All right. Well, it's still here. Tell you what I'll do. If anybody would like it, we've lost our callers that were thinking about it. We may have had a little phone issue, so I'll tell you what we'll do right now. I'll just blow it out. Let's do this. Forget about $24.99. It's a $7,000 ring. We'll just blow it out right now. First caller can have it. I don't even have, the people that were on the phone lines have bowed out. So this is where we are wide open to help you right now get it. And nobody is going to deny this value. I know we're waiting on studs. Trust me, you can get it all that you love today. That's how much affordability we are bringing. It's not a let's hold back or let's choose. Get everything you want today. Even if you're done shopping for the rest of the year with me, that's okay. Because honestly, today's values are just that good. Today's values are that good. We're just get what you can today, and then you'll be thrilled. You'll be happy. But take a look. It's not even 24, $23, $22, $21, $2,099. It is not. Let's make it all the way to the best value we can, and it's going to be only $1,999 only. And it's first caller who gets it, 60 seconds. Let's see who it will be. Then we're going to show 3 different Mandarin garnets, which I think is going to be helpful. And we'll show some, different. I love this. It's going to be a whole wheel for everybody to take advantage of. We got a Mandarin garnet wheel coming up, little impromptu based on your request. Don't forget, we still have turquoise earrings, 1 pair left from earlier. Would love to help you out with this one too. 40 seconds remaining, then we got to move on. And that'll be it. All right. Welcome to Saturday, everybody. We're only about 16 minutes and 30 seconds away from our diamond stud deal. So tell a friend. If you're going, well, my friend doesn't get TVON. Well, everybody gets TVON if you go online. TVON.com is our website. You can watch this live streaming there. If anybody's on Facebook, you can go to TVON's Facebook page. You can go to YouTube, type in TVON, and it'll come up, and you can watch us live there. So $19.99, Tanzanite is here. Let's move on. I got a lot to show you, including we just had a request for some Mandarin rings. So let me show you 3 different options, from bridge to band to classic double halo. We're going to show all 3 coming up. So excited about these on the way. And are we leaving this here at $19.99? Okay, we're leaving it here at $19.99. I hope not. That's $1,000 off where the mounting was 2 years ago by itself. So if you look at it, it's like I'm giving you a $1,000 coupon and a free 3-carat blue wing block D. I knew I should have waited. That's the problem with everybody's waiting on the studs. Everyone says, I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to shop till I see the studs. And then the pieces that we had before it, they'll be long gone. So make sure if you love that, you're calling us now. Let's talk about these great mandarins. So Rebecca had this request. Now listen, you might say, well, I'm going to have Rebecca choose hers, but there are 3 different pieces up here. So theoretically, we can help 3 different Mandarin collectors here right now with this wheel that we're about to show you, where there are 3 different varieties. Are you guys going to leave the, let me just show this from a distance. I love this so much. I know what I love absolutely does not matter, because it doesn't matter if I love it, it matters if you love it. And I never want you to buy something just because it's a great deal. That just, you would have everything we have. You would buy everything we put up there. But that ring is one of the most wearable that we do in Tanzanite. It is giving you the big bold diamond weight without the cost. It is giving you the great gold weight that I know so many of us miss right now in the jewelry biz, right? I'm out in the retail world too, guys. I mean, I really do. We keep tabs on what's happening. What you spend on heavy gold right now, I told you, there's a 2-gram gold piece out there right now that is thousands and thousands of dollars, and there's no Tanzanite, no diamonds. We're not just giving you Tanzanite, we're giving you the world's best. It's only here, it's an exclusive with us. So everywhere else you go, I don't care if you have $300,000 to spend, $1 million to spend, $10 million to spend, you will not get a better Tanzanite than what is on this show. That's the privilege we have by bringing this private collection. And this stone is the one to own. So let me know. I'm gonna show it one more time, because the fact, if it's still here, I've done something wrong. So that's not acceptable. Can't leave a piece like that here. So $19.99, does anybody have that one yet? Allison did not get this one? No, did not get this one? Nobody got this one? Okay, so let's move on. We'll talk Mandarin garnets. Yeah, let's try it on again. Sure, from a distance, from afar, and now here we go. Kind of mid-range, yes. I don't know if I can, because it's only a size 6, but let me try. I wear a 7 on my index finger, but let me show you here. Best I can. Maybe I can force it on here. If it was colder in here and not 100 degrees in here, I would be able to. Usually it gets kind of cold in here, but it's not cold today because our AC can't keep up. So it's a little toasty out there today. We're still dealing with some 100, and I think it's going to only be 108 today, so we're okay. But yes, question? Absolutely, I would. You know why? Because it's got a lot of details on the side. The question was, would you wear it there? Absolutely, I would. You've got a great detail. I like to wear pieces on the outside of the finger, whether it's pinky or index, that are, you know, at least they've got something going on the side to look at that aren't just plain. I think they look a little flimsy when it's plain. This has got that nice wider band. It's got diamonds all the way around. Yes, question? It is true to size. It's just not my size for my index finger. It's a 6 and I wear a 7. So it fits my ring finger nicely with room to spare. I can put it on the middle finger if you'd like to see it there as well. But this is what's cool about it, is it's that wraparound. And no matter what size you wear, we're going to bring that size to you. So you don't have to be intimidated by, well, if you need a bigger size, is it going to look right? It's still a big, bold ring that even if you go like a 9, a 10, an 11, a 12, it's going to look great on your hand because it is a wider style. But we took care in making sure that it's not too high up the hand. I know a lot of people get intimidated when a piece sits way up high, and I get that because it makes it a little less practical to wear every day. This one's very wearable. Still, you've got this great dome style, but it's not, again, dome styles can go way up off the hand. This does not. I'm showing you the true profile here. And with my hand behind it, you see there's not a lot of extra, you know, it doesn't get way in the way. This is not that complicated design. Let me put on the middle finger too while I'm at it here and show you what it looks like there, just so you get an idea. And that's going to be it. So $19.99 if you'd like it. Great value, 3-carat stone, 120 in diamonds, lots of gold weight. Of course, your gold color choice as well as we take one more look at it up close here, and that is the one to own. Then we'll get to our fabulous Mandarin garnet. It's a little impromptu wheel because we need to give Rebecca choices, right? She, I know, likes a lot of choices. So let's give her some choices here. The great news is because this is a little impromptu wheel, I want to bring you 1, 2, and 3 options here. But just for like the ease of this, let's also just really bring them down in price to all the same price, even though they have vastly different price tags to start. Take a look at this. Did you have any questions, Allison? Okay, we're good to go. All right, so here we go. This is the round. I think the Tansy's still here. This is the Asher. That's in rose gold, which is why it looks different. And then we also have the band ring, which is the wider band with that similar kind of style. That's a different ring than we just showed you, by the way. It's more of a band that's more flat, but it does have actually a little, instead of going convex like a dome, it goes concave where it dips in with that center stone right set in the middle. That's an emerald cut on the right. It's an Asher cut in the middle, and it's a fabulous round. So these are all considered, by the way, very rare, exotic, fancy cuts of Mandarin as well. And to make this simple and easy, we're going to give you a little impromptu Mandarin garnet wheel, and I'm going to discount them. Welcome to Saturday. We are only now 10 minutes and 40 seconds away. The countdown is on till our big diamond stud deal arrives. Very excited about that. Looking forward to it. Now we're talking about the round. So this is not just for our requester. This is for anybody who wants some. This is the 128. It has 95 points in diamonds. That is a bridge. Then you go to the Asher. Very traditional here in the double halo setting. It's a 121. So these carat weights are very similar in the center. That has a 56-point diamond weight, and you can change it out of rose. And then here we go with our very special emerald cut. That is the 115. Looks bigger because it's elongated, but it's a 115 stone, and it's got 53 points in diamonds, but a lot of gold. So any one of them can be changed in gold color. What you don't see there is white gold. Usually we see white gold in Mandarins. So you can go ahead. If you want to, you can take a white gold option. You can take rose gold and add it to the sides. You can do the yellow gold and put it with the Asher in the middle. It's totally up to you. But what we're going to do is, because Rebecca said, give us a value. I'm sure she did. That's why everybody's here, is for a value. Are we going to compromise rarity? Are we going to compromise quality of those individual stones? Are we going to give you a cloudy, hazy, dark, opaque Mandarin garnet that has inclusions running through it, as most Mandarins do? I realize if you watch this show, it's probably the only place you see Mandarin garnets. You're probably thinking they all look clean, right? It's a very included stone by nature. You usually get a lot of inclusions with this stone. It's just not the case here because we are selective. We make the jewelry. So it doesn't just get brought here by an outside designer and we got to take what they give us. It is all selected by hand. It starts with the stone. The stone is the inspiration always. The stone is what prompts, how do we do the mounting? What's it going to be together? How are we going to do the diamond weight? That all begins with that center stone. If the center stone's no good, we can just not even factor it into jewelry. Let's bring you the best of the best here. That's what we're about. Do you want the round in the bridge? Do you want the Asher cut in the double halo, or do you want the emerald cut in the band? It is up to you, but none of them, when they started at $49.99 and $59.99, none are going to stick with that price here today. So it's a huge opportunity, great value. Thank you, Rebecca, for the opportunity to give us these requests to a few people as well, because she might take one and then it leaves 2 others. And maybe you've wanted a Mandarin and you need a great value on a Mandarin, so you can't resist this deal we're putting together. This is it, an impromptu blowout on one of the rarest, most exotic stones that the world has to offer, and we're not making it $49.99. I'm not asking for $39. Every piece is the same price. So you're not choosing based on budget. You're choosing based on where your heart lies. Where does your heart go? That's where you're going to go, because the price is just, it's really it's a non-factor. When they're not even $39, $29, or get this, $19.99. We could stop right there. Just leave it at $19.99, and that should show you we got the value. No doubt about it. But there are also no calls. And there's also me saying it's a blowout. May not say it up there on the wheel, but it's a blowout. And if that is not a blowout price enough at $19.99, I got you. I got you covered. We're going to make it even better. Any one your choice. These are all well over a carat in stones. Every one of them is super, super clean. They are bright. Every one of them is an exotic cut. Do you see an oval up there? No offense to ovals. We've got no problem with the ovals. The ovals are fine. But they are not considered an exotic fancy cut. All three of these, the Asher, the Emerald, and the Round, are the epitome of exotic fancy cuts. And you're not paying 19, 18, 17. Oh, am I just desiring getting these phone lines rocking? I know we're all waiting for the 7 minutes from now when I unveil the biggest diamond value we have ever had on this show. Biggest diamond value we have ever had on this show. Yes, that's a fact. But these are not even going to be $17.77, $16.99, $15.99, and they are some of the most sought after stones the world has to offer us today, except the world's not offering them anymore as far as mining, because they are all mined out. Every single one of them completely extinct. Let's take a look. That's the sources. There were only a couple sources from the beginning, and the beginning was in 1991. So there hasn't been a lot of options in it overall, and now we're bringing them down. Not $15.99 either. They are $1,499 just to get them gone. Before we get to our big diamond presentation, I really want to get these out the door. Let me try them on for you as well. We're going to start with, and I know this is always difficult because nobody likes to buy anything without knowing what they're getting, right? I don't care if it's the salad for lunch. You want to know what's in that salad, right? This is the thing, guys. We're talking about a round that is going to be item number. I'm going to show it to you as I bring it on the hand here. This is 112-4616. Let's bring up the graphics because you know nobody's listening to me, right? That's the 128 round. 128 dazzling, sparkling, and brilliant. That's the 128 with 95 points around it. That includes the halo, and then there are two complete rows of pave that run from one side to the other, and you choose the gold. Right now it's in the yellow gold. Again, that is a 128 private collection. They're all private collection, by the way. So they're all plucked out of the private collection that have been here since 1991. We have not been around that long, but the stones have, and the private collection of ownership has. And so there's the 128 with 95 points in diamonds right there in that bridge mounting, in the white, the yellow, or the rose. That's option number one. It's $14.99. Let's go to option number two, which is the Asher cut. And these are just brilliant and beautiful. And this is, I know, in rose gold. Usually not everyone's first choice, but you know what? You pick what you like. I'll do it for you for free. That's going to be item number 1124697. That would be the 121 Asher cut. This is a really stately, elegant style. It's the Asher cut in the middle with a double halo around that, and that's going to be 56 points in diamonds. Yes, choose the rose or the yellow or the white gold, but that's going to be our 121. So another great size, plus the 56 points in the double halo, and also $14.99 to get it. So that is the Asher cut. Hopefully that helps you get an idea. And when that stone, look at the gleaming and glow you get off that Asher cut. Then we're going to show you the fabulous, if you like a large diamond and gold weight, you want it to be a little wider, maybe you want a band style, this is where you go. This is going to be the emerald cut that is set in the band, wider style here. That's going to be item number 1125176, and that would be the Mandarin garnet, elongated emerald cut. It's a carat 15. It's a little bit elongated than even the standard emerald cuts, and that's the 115 with the 53 points in diamonds, and they're all here, $14.99. So, Rebecca, you're a no. Let me know if we can guide you if you need bigger or smaller. I'm happy to help find it for you. We're lucky enough to bring out these three private collections here and, more importantly, blow out the pricing for you. So it makes them more affordable than Mandarin garnets can really be. And then, of course, you're getting those bigger sizes. I had one earlier. It's gone, but it was an under 1 carat size. There's a big difference when you're under a carat versus over a carat like these three provide. And don't forget, we still have that Tanzanite, I think, the round and that Stardust mounting. And then, of course, we have a diamond cross that's new. We did have a Mandarin garnet necklace earlier that was an Asher cut. It's also still here. So again, like most requests, they don't always go to the requester. So it's just a matter of dialing in because I don't want you to miss out on pieces that are completely available for you as well. So there they are, $14.99, 60 final seconds. Then we'll move, and then we'll probably have time for one more item before we get to our diamond stud deal, which is no doubt what everybody's waiting on. So we'll get to that. It is moments away. It is tell a friend time. It is dial in early time. And diamonds aren't exactly discounted ever. Do you know that? They're never discounted. There's only one way to get a discount on a diamond, and I've said this for 22 years now on TV, that the only way to get a discount on a diamond is to lower your standards. It is to go with a lower quality. get uglier stones, basically. I'm not a believer in that. So when we are going to give you a value that is unique to today, it is because we got a deal. And I'll explain when we get there. We're only a couple minutes away. Just to remind you, we have some great Tanzanites. We've got some big sizes here I have a lovely trillion. Look at this trillion cut we have, right? That is very special. Trillion cut that's going to be an 11 karat 60. So that's here. I do have the round stone, which is our 17 karat 56. There is a gorgeous round. You see it right there. There's our round. That is very, very intense. That's my favorite round that we have, besides the 3 karat that is here. And then we have Padparasha. There is a lovely Padparasha here. Look at this one, Padparasha Sapphire, pretty stone. Got a little lilac to it as well, with the pinks and the oranges also. So, oh good, so I'm so glad. Hi, Kirsten. So here we go next up. Well, the Mandarins are all here, amazing. I went 0 for 3. That is not a good average. 0 for 3 on those, but I think it's because we're all waiting. We might as well start talking about it right now. Diamond studs are here. And I've been talking about these for a couple of days, letting you know. I know it wasn't a lot of time, and if you weren't here with me Wednesday or Thursday, you probably had no idea these were coming. But we're so excited to have you with us. Thank you for being here on this Saturday. It's my great pleasure. You know, honestly, I've been doing this a long time, to the point where sometimes you just come to work and you figure, you know, I've been doing this so long, I've had it all, I've done it all, I've seen it all, presented it all, at least in jewelry. Then something like this comes along. And I really don't use this term very often. I use it sparingly when it's appropriate, because again, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not here to just say everything's the best or everything's amazing or everything's never again. But honestly, as a journalist who believes in integrity with your words and honesty and straightforwardness and just being totally 100% transparent with you guys, I've never seen anything like this in diamonds. And when I tell you it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal, that is because I believe that in my heart to be true. I've been around the business a while. I plan to be in the business for a while, because, you know, obviously when you're involved at this level, kind of in different facets of the business, if you will. I've never seen anything like this happen. And we're going to do it for literally a couple minutes here. And then it's all gone. It's done. As soon as our quantity is sold out, and this is where it is our 1 karat diamond stud. I hope you've had a chance to maybe do a quick search, look online, get familiar. I know that there's a big warehouse store. I always use this term because it's a store that's nationwide. I actually went to school with the owners of this store. So it's one of the, she's been just dubbed, I went to school with her, I think it was her granddaughter. But she's been just dubbed the most wealthy woman in the world. She owns one of these big warehouse type stores, right? And it's interesting because it's one of these things that usually, you know, diamond studs have a pretty set price. And even when I was talking about 20 years ago in that warehouse store, when they started to do jewelry in incredible volume, they had diamond studs always. And I've been quoting the same price for years and years and years on some very so-so SI stones. They were SI2s and, you know, so-so stones in 1 karat. But I've been quoting that price ever since, which is interesting because that means it's very conservative. If you've had a chance to go online today or call up your favorite jewelry store, or maybe you already know because you've been on the hunt for these earrings, you probably know that the price I'm about to quote you is very small. And you're probably going to think that I'm a little off my rocker here, because I've been quoting the same price to make sure it's conservative for about 22 years. And the best price I could ever find on an SI 1 karat diamond stud was $6,500. And that was because it was done in a great volume at a nationwide kind of volume wholesale establishment. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring a better value. And we're not giving you SI stones. We're not saying just accept the fact that they're going to have some inclusions. We're going to give you our VS standard, which is our, it's so funny, I hate to use the word standard because it's anything but. This is that super elite high level of material that we love. It's going to be a white gold or yellow gold option. The 2 classics is all we're offering. No rose gold. Sorry, rose gold lovers. It's just yellow or white. We're giving you a couple of things here that we've never done before. Obviously, the price. The price has never happened before, ever in our history. I'm telling you, if you're not getting one, I don't know. I think every single person watching the show tonight is today is going to get one of these earrings, because it is such a good value. It is the kind of thing that even if you already have this earring, even if you already wear them every day and love them, you're probably thinking about another for a second piercing at this point. Or you're thinking about a gift idea for maybe a daughter or a granddaughter or a niece or a best friend or a mom or a sister who doesn't yet have the 1 carat fine quality diamond studs we're about to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show these to you. We're about to embark on a deal that has never happened. I am thrilled that they're here. They are 1 carat minimum total weight. That means a ½ carat in each year. Classic stud. We set them in the 4-prong basket style that is not too high up. They're not going to look like Frankenstein bolts. They are absolutely beautiful. They're in solid 14 karat white or yellow. And here's the other kicker. We're giving you an option. Do you want regular standard pushbacks with the butterflies, or do you want to upgrade, which is usually a $300 extra charge here? We're waiving that today. If you would rather have the extra security of a screwback style where you thread on your backing onto the post, it's a totally different setting. It's a totally different mechanism. If you'd rather have that, you are getting that option for free today. We are so proud of this value. The last thing I wanted to do was tack on an extra $300 from you to get the extra security. These are the earrings that, let me tell you, I encourage you to get them in the screwbacks because they're that good and because I would not want you to lose them. Let me just move our mandarins aside here, and we are going to get ready to show you the value of all value. Now, keep in mind, we just had 3 rings up there. I'm going to come in closer on the earrings, but take a look at what we have here in the ultimate diamond stud earring. This is not like anything else you've ever seen before. Yes, we've had this size. Yes, we've had this earring. But normally we charge you more for the screwbacks. Today we are not. Normally we charge you, and I'm not going to be shy about telling it to you because you all know it already. And let me do this. This is as far as I just want to make sure we're in focus here because see, that's what everyone else's diamonds look like. We're coming into focus here. Look at those beautiful diamonds that you get here. And let me center them up on our wheel. They are outstanding. And every single pair exactly the same. Beautiful, brilliant clarity that is VS. And then you get the fabulous gold that is setting this in the double basket style, the incredible post and butterfly, or the higher end screwback style. Totally up to you. The item number, we have nobody on the phone lines yet. We have very few to go around. This is why it's a 1-day deal. Tomorrow, and this is why we're going to do this tomorrow, is because depending on how many earrings sell, we may or may not have a pendant to match tomorrow. I have a certain number of diamonds that are a ½ carat plus in stock right now at an incredible value. So depending on how many earrings, if we sell out the earrings, if we sell every stone we have, there is no pendant tomorrow. If we don't have every single diamond sold out through the earring studs, we'll have a couple pendants tomorrow. It's up in the air. We don't know. So I am giving you the chance to give you the more elite value, the better value right now. It's 112-5729. I'm so proud of these earrings. I've offered a lot of diamond deals in my many years doing this with you almost every single day. I am proud to say that TVON, leader in values worldwide for jewelry. Fine jewelry doesn't get better. But there is something happening right now that you have never seen before and you'll never see again. And that is the truth, because this is a value where, let me tell you what's happening, because these are ½ carat stones. We have a great relationship with a diamond dealer. He is literally, let me tell you the story, because otherwise you're going to go, how'd they do this? Because I've told you many times, the only way to get a better price on diamonds is to actually lower the quality standards you have. Get a lower quality, that means a lower clarity or a worse color, or it means a smaller size. That's what it usually means. These are round, brilliant, ideal cut diamonds. They are set in 14 karat solid. Again, white or yellow only are your choices. Screwbacks or pushbacks, you decide, same price no matter what. They have always been on the air here for the most incredible value possible until today. $6,500, the best price for an SI material. VS is a couple steps up here. So we're talking about better. SI2s, no thank you. This is VS quality. You can barely find a VS diamond stud out there offered because most people just don't carry them. They're not carried. So here's where you get that upper tier quality, which is also why you upgrade. If you're going, I'm all set, I've got diamond studs, I've had them for years. Maybe the hubby gave them to you 10 years ago when you got married, or maybe they were a gift when you graduated college, or maybe they were something you treated yourself to when you got that big job promotion. But maybe at the time, all you got were those SI stones, or maybe they're worse. Sorry, but maybe they're I1s, I2s, I3s. That's an even further downgrading. So maybe you're ready to upgrade. And maybe you give your old ones to the daughters, the granddaughters. Let them enjoy those until they get to upgrade. This is an upgrade. This is a second piercing. This is a third piercing. This is a gift for holiday season when I know it's only September 7th, but hey, are we going to see this going forward in October, November, or December? The answer is no. You've got a chance because we're selling them out today. And I doubt there are going to be any stones left for pendants tomorrow. So here's where you've got a chance to pick them up. As many as you want. We're not even putting a limit one per customer. This is why a jeweler could very well come in and say, I'm taking all the pairs. This is where you've got a chance to shop and get it before. This is the slow season, guys. This is still summertime. I know Labor Day happened, still summertime. Summer's got a ways to go. So this is still the dog days of summer as far as our business is concerned. You're not going to see these when it's the heat of shopping in fall, when everybody's shopping for those ultimate holiday gifts, the birthday gifts, the anniversary gifts, something special for them. These will not be here. So all you have to do is dial in because $6,500 is the best price you can find on SI stones elsewhere. At least it was 22 years ago. They've gone up from there. That's the best case scenario on a lower quality. Our price here has always been the same. Always. Always. Our price since the day I got here, which I have an 8-year anniversary coming up in a couple of weeks. And guess what? Our price has always been $1,999. Diamonds don't go on sale. Diamonds only go one direction in value, that is up. This is your chance to get them for less. How much less? If I made them $1,998, that'd be a big value. That'd be a huge reduction because they never should dip down in price. You're getting a better price today. Call me, we have nobody on the phone lines. Okay, so maybe it's not the diamond stud day I was hoping for. But let me tell you something, things are about to change here because what I can tell you is this. Take it from me, I've been doing jewelry every day of my life for the last 22 years. I know jewelry inside out. I know you do too because you've got access. You watch all the shows. You see those 24-hour people. You know what they're doing. Do they even have diamond studs anymore? Is there any such thing anymore? Because everything is lab grown right now. We're not. This is actually natural material from the earth, and we're talking about the best quality. And we're talking about a stone that is giving you this gorgeous size. Wait till you see them on. They are in beautiful double baskets here. 4-prong setting style. I have nobody on the phone lines. That's because you're looking at $19.98 and going, she's giving me $1 discount from what I could have paid 8 years ago. Well, guys, the truth is that's a pretty stark value. Saving you an extra $1 because the fact that our diamond prices have been the same, it means we're going backwards every time we sell you a pair because diamonds everywhere else have not gone down in price. They have not stayed the same in price. So I know that doesn't mean anything to you because you're all about gimme, 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 gimme the value. I want to save a bundle. You're about to do that. Let me tell you why this happened because otherwise the industry is going to doubt me and they're going to say, what are you doing? I don't have lab-grown stones. I don't carry simulated stones. These are not CZs. They are not man-made stones, no matter what you choose to call those. These are the best of the best. Here's what happened. We work with some of the best. This is a 6th-generation gemstone family. They're the most well-known in the world. So we also have great connections to diamond dealers, the biggest and the best. And they know our quality. And if I had a penny for every time somebody said, please show our jewelry on your show, and we say no, guess what? We could buy all the diamond studs. Because why? We only accept a certain quality level here. So only certain dealers will even work with. There is a diamond dealer he's 3 generations in. He's one that I've worked with personally to do custom designs for just about everybody that's ever gotten engaged in Southern California. I'll tell you right now, this gentleman is actually retiring. He has no offspring. He has no sons or daughters. He has no stepkids, nothing. He is done. He is literally, and you know what? The truth is, he said to me, I've got a lot of colleagues in the business that would love to take over my own business. They won't do it because the whole industry right now is turning towards lab grown. In a few years, we may not even see natural diamonds sold anywhere. Pretty much right now, that's already happening. So we're one of the few places. So he has decided to retire. He's obviously been in the business a long time because he was born into it. So he's one of the best. And listen, he's liquidating his stock. He has important diamonds that right now, nobody's buying. You know why? Everybody's going lab grown, including big designers. And here's the thing, when you got VS stones stockpiled, only big designers use VS stones in the first place, not your mall stores, not your mom and pops. They don't use the higher end quality. They use lower quality, I1s, I2s, I3s. So at this point, with everybody kind of turning their business to lab grown, he had a little stockpile, and I mean little, of 50 pointers or more, all VS round brilliance, ideal cut, and guess what? He knows us, great reputation as we have, the utmost in standards. He said, I'll give them to you for a song. We've been working with him, supplying him with a lot of business for a lot of years. So we got the deal. And we got essentially what is a closeout deal because all he needs is to get out quickly of the business. He's just retiring, guys. He's in his upper 80s. He's done. He's done. He's ready. He's ready to move off to where I think he's moving actually out of this country now. He's going to move off where he's got some family. So anyway, he's leaving the States. Here's what we're going to do instead of 1999 or 1998, where they've always been. We're going to give you the value of a lifetime. There's nothing else like it. We've only got a couple of pairs. When they're gone, they're gone. Every single pair should sell today. If they don't, we'll have some pendants tomorrow. But here's what I'm going to do instead of 1999. Never before have you seen this value. Even, by the way, I'll just put it this way. Even if we had that 10% off sale going, you'd still be paying too much because I'm not discounting these by $100 or $200. What you're going to get, because there's no mistake about it. If you were with me in the last month or so, you've seen a 10% off everything sale that would have got that $19.99 earring down to $17.99. Well, that is not my price today. $200 of savings. FYI, if these studs had been on that sale event, they would have been sold out completely. Nobody's ever seen $17.99. That would have been after your 10% off. We got such a value, and I'm literally passing it along to you. I'm not going to profit on these. This is a gift from us to you. But this is kind of like the holiday event show before the holidays are even thought of. And I know you probably didn't wake up this morning thinking about Christmas or Hanukkah or New Year's Eve or maybe that anniversary that's coming out of October, or maybe the birthday you have in February. But this is the day I'm going to ask you to think about it, because they're not even $18.88, or like I said, $17.99 would have been our standard $19.99 price with the 10% off that would have made the absolute phone lines go ridiculously busy. Instead, I'm not asking for $17.99. This is a one-day only event. It's probably a 2-minute deal, maybe. Looking at the judging by the calls we have already in queue, I don't think they're going to last more than 2 minutes on the air here today. This is your chance to pick them up when they're not even $17.77. And again, I can't reiterate enough to you. It's one thing to discount a Paraíba. It's one thing to discount a Mandarin, or even the best Tanzanite in the world. Diamonds don't get discounted. They don't. They go up, 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 up in value. They always have. I've been doing this my entire adult life on TV with you guys. A lot of you have been watching me, thank you, for 22 plus years. And I am here to say, at TVON, at everywhere else I've been, there has never been a diamond deal like this one. If you miss out, you're paying more. We'll have them back, I'm sure. They'll be here. If we're lucky, they'll be $19.99. Why would you spend $2,000 when you're getting the same darn thing, except with this extra bonus of screwbacks, which are normally a $300 extra option? You're not paying for that. That's free too, because I want to give you the holiday special of a lifetime. And if you need something for Christmas, even if you don't know who you're giving them to, if you have a child or a grandchild or somebody in your life that's graduating college in the next few years or high school, these are the wearable style for anybody and everybody. I will pop them on the ear. They're a standard 1 carat weight total. That is a standard. That is a classic. There is nowhere else you can absolutely take these words of mine to the bank. There's nowhere else they'll give you value like this. Where they're at is not where you're shopping. And we are very busy on the phone lines. I don't know, and there's already people who are taking 2, by the way. I've heard a couple people already tell me they've got 2 pairs for 1 shopper. These will not last. They're not $17.77. It is now or never. Please hear me out on that. I just never want you, because this has happened to me, where I've waited and I've missed the boat on values. And I never will forgive myself over, it sounds trite, but honestly, when you miss out on a value, you kick yourself. It haunts you. I don't want that to happen. We'll have these for you, I'm sure, but why spend more to get the same thing? Utilize this moment in time, this once-in-a-lifetime truly value we have, where they're not even $17.77 or $16.99. We are giving you the value of a lifetime. Operators, I'm going to ask you a huge favor. I know this is a lot to ask, but please, oh please, oh please. My neck is on the line here if I oversell. If I oversell, I'm done. They will not forgive me, and they already told me, they said, you're going to go out and buy the diamonds yourself. If you oversell these, you got to go downtown, and now my dealer's retiring. That's my #1 diamond dealer that I've used for 22 years as well. When you guys ask me to help you with engagement rings, that's who I use. So he's done. So I can't go get a deal on diamonds from a wholesaler anymore because he's retiring. So now they've told me, if you oversell these, you got to go buy them yourself. Now, again, diamonds are pricey right now. And I love you guys, but I ain't buying your diamond studs for you because they're way out of my budget right now. So here's where you get them. You go through us, you get this value. It's one day only. And when they sell out, they're done. They're done forever. Let's make it, and yes, they're easy to set aside. It's not like the bike that's tough to hide. They're diamond stud earrings. You can set them aside before Christmas and for Hanukkah. You can set them aside for any occasion you have coming up whenever it's happening. But they're not even $16.99. This is already guys, savings and savings and savings, plus the extra screwbacks. Those are always an extra charge. And by the way, we're almost sold out. So I better get to it. And operators don't sell them yet. They're out there selling them. $16.99, Tony. I know this is a longer presentation, but hey, it's value. Everyone right now is doing the searches, doing the looking, doing the everything. You can't do this anywhere. And you got a money back guarantee to back it up. If you find a better value on diamonds that are from the earth, diamonds that are VS, diamonds that are at least 1 carat total weight in solid gold, if you find a better value anywhere, send them back and write me hate mail. But because you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You will not find it. It's a better value than even $16.99, and we're already busy. So they're not going to last. Consider getting more than one pair. If you're a boutique owner, if you're a reseller, if you're a generous gift giver, if you got a lot of daughters, if you got granddaughters, nieces, sisters, best friends that you want to shop for, this is when you do it. The big birthday's coming up, the anniversary's coming up. Gentlemen out there who are going, I don't know what to get her. Diamond studs. Because even if you already have a pair, you can always use another. Most everybody's got double, triple piercings now. So now you get them. They're not even $16.99. They are the utmost quality. They are the screwbacks on us. That is amazing. And they're not even $16.99 for a pair. So all you do is you shop them right now, and you can always send them back. Again, even if you're going, I didn't have the time to research it. I bet you there's somebody out there. Or maybe you're going, I don't live in a big city. I live in a podunk town, so that's going to be cheaper there. Let me tell you something. Rural, big city, small shop, big designer, does not matter. Does not matter. Diamonds, that's the thing about diamonds. There's this universal scale that they sit on and that is absolutely definable anywhere you shop, worldwide. It doesn't matter where you're at for diamonds. You can shop and compare, and you can compare the apples to apples. Just make sure right now, most everybody right now is selling lab-grown stuff. And that's okay, but there's huge, if you want to spend with 500% markups, that's one thing. I'd rather get you the real deal that at the end of the day is worth something for less money than you would spend on even lab-grown. Lab-grown, which has taken over the diamond world. And it's not even going to be $16.99. We are very busy, and we are very excited about this, and I get it. Best value we've ever had in diamonds by far, and you're only spending, get this, $1,599 for the pair of half-carat VS diamond studs that look like this. This is unheard of. We've never seen this before. I'm telling you, worldwide, if you're in Europe, if you're in Asia, if you are in the US, big city or small, it does not matter. There's no value like this anywhere, yes. Absolutely. I'm showing you the side profile. We're going to show them to you on the ear. We're going to show you everything. Look at that basket work. That's the basket we love. Doesn't sit up too high. That's, by the way, the standard post back. The good news is you can absolutely choose post or the screwbacks for no extra charge. Look at this. That's what they look like from a distance away. How gorgeous are those? Let me make sure I've got it up close here for you. And that's where, again, I think that size is important too, because you could wear that size up the ear as well. If you want to wear that, actually, I have another, let me get the yellow gold as well, because I have the yellow gold here in the studio. So let me also show you the yellow gold too, how they look, because I'm wearing yellow gold. So let's show you the yellow gold also. $1,599. Remember, only white or yellow gold are your options here. It's one of those two. Those are the ways to go. If you're not sure, go with the white gold because they're white diamonds, so why not show off how white they are? I would recommend the fabulous white gold. This is amazing, guys. This is really, really, truly amazing. $15.99. Also, let me find my yellow gold here. They're here somewhere. Here's my yellow gold. And again, we may have a pendant to go tomorrow. I just don't know. It just depends on if we sell these out today. If we sell these earrings out, we only have a certain amount of half-carat stones, right? The big designer, the big dealer, he's retiring. He is retiring. He is done. He is done in the biz. So guess what? He's been the leader. He only has the best. He's only dealt with lab grown, or rather the natural. He doesn't want to deal with the lab grown. He knows the industry is changing. Here's the yellow gold, by the way. Look at how gorgeous in the yellow gold. And let me show you on the ear as well. The yellow gold is impressive also. So whether you're wearing them in a primary piercing, this is a size that, given a ½ an inch each, this is a size that I think really, really works, whether you're wearing them in a primary, or you could go all the way up the ear with these as as well. I think that size works really, really well for even multiple piercings stacked. You can go up the ear with these. I don't think they're too big to do that for most of us. It's $15.99. So even if you want to get a couple for that reason and that you're stacking them up the ear and you love that look of studs going all the way up the ear, you can. If you know diamonds, if you know, and these are our $19.99 for as long as I've been here, it's been $19.99 for the earrings you see there. And yet nothing's changed except we're adding screwbacks for free if you prefer that extra security. And nothing's changed except the price tag. Let's go back to our wheel. Take a look at them. These are amazing. And remember, you have a money back guarantee. So if you are brand new with us, if you've never shopped here before and you're that, I would be so cynical too. If I looked up at that price tag and saw that VS diamond and said, yeah, I've seen diamonds everywhere. They're easy to look for. They're easy to shop for. They're easy to comparison. Everybody's got diamond studs. Keep this in mind. Oh, and this is great. Denise just let us know. She said, I've been able to give my daughter and granddaughters diamonds from TVON, and they've told me several times how many people admire their jewelry. Oh, that is wonderful. And that's the thing. Hopefully we do. Maybe it's not giftable for every single person, for every single occasion. But you know what? If you are somebody who does, especially, yes, the moms, the daughters, moms and daughters who love jewelry. See, I believe the love for jewelry is usually, I think it's hereditary. I think it's in your genes and in your DNA. Like, it seems like it runs that way, right? Whereas if you appreciate great jewelry, so do your daughters, so do your granddaughters. Hopefully, a lot of you have told me you're teaching them to love and respect and really appreciate fine jewelry for what it is and how rare it is and how special it is to wear fine jewelry. Well, I feel the same. And yet, this is one of those pieces that if you are gifting, oh my goodness, what a beautiful, generous, thoughtful gift to give, because you are, it also means something when you're giving quality, right? When you're giving quality. And you know, if you want to tell them what you paid, fine. But if they're looking around and going, wow, I got 1 carat diamond studs, and they're looking around at the other options out there and realizing that the other similar options are $65, $75, $8,500 for light quality. That's impressive, and that's a lot of savings that it'd be nice. Like I joked before, I said it in jest, but if we saved you $1 off our price, that is so monumental because diamonds don't get discounted. We've already essentially been giving you a discount at $19.99 for years, because for years and years and years, diamonds go up, our price hasn't. For the first time ever, it has come down to this crazy level low where we're talking about 65 would be, again, best case scenario for lower quality in retail. Our price has always been $19.99. That's a fact. To save you $400, to save you $400 off of a tried and true great value that we've always brought just means that maybe this is the moment you say yes. Maybe this is the moment you gift them. Maybe this is the moment that you just grab them because you know it's a value and you'll figure out if you're keeping them or if you're gifting them later. Or that's the beauty of jewelry. You might wear it for now, and then eventually that is going to be something that's passed down to the future generations in your family, to your fellow jewelry and diamond and lovers of great quality. That's the beauty of it. And that is such a huge, again, I always say, you know, I think that anybody who's going to, you know, we love jewelry, we love jewelry. We're going to love jewelry no matter what. I remember when I was little, my love for jewelry started when I would play in what my grandmother called her junk jewelry. She literally she wasn't a big jewelry lover. It was my dad's side. And that was my dad's mom. She wasn't into jewelry like my mom's mom was. My mom's mom, very much into jewelry. My mom, very much into jewelry. Me, very much into jewelry. Peanut, very much into jewelry, my daughter. But anyway, the point is this, is that that's the idea, is that I just remember it was always jewelry's jewelry. If you love it, you love it, right? I loved playing in all the costume jewelry that she had from a different era, which was also, you know, made well back in those days, right? You saw a lot of it was before fast fashion really existed. And jewelry's great no matter what. We always appreciate pieces that are passed down through the generations, but think beyond. This is such a good quality that you're gonna be proud to wear now, but decades from now, years from now, this is what your daughters and your granddaughters are wearing as well, because diamond studs are that classic. They don't go out of style. They're not something that no one's going to appreciate years from now. And as styles change and everything else, in fashion and everything else, jewelry is jewelry, and great jewelry. I know our industry is changing rapidly. There is again, a huge trend towards the lab-grown material, the material that is made by man, that everyone's telling you, well, it's exactly the same, when it's not exactly the same. It's not. If it was, it'd be a natural diamond. And so, and again, there's a great reasoning behind that. It's great. Most people who couldn't own a high quality natural diamond can now own at least a high quality lab grown diamond. But at the end of the day, what's going to be worth more? I think it's fair to say that the natural diamonds are always going to be worth more, right? I contend that we're seeing a mass production now of lab grown. The technology is changing and quickly. There's huge markups, which is why everybody's carrying it. If you're wondering, well, that seems to be the thing now. It is because the profit margins are so big, as opposed to this where the profit margins are nil, right? Obviously our deal today, that's not a profit margin. That's actually a gift from us to you. It's like we're trading. We got a great value. We're proud of it. So instead of marking it up and making money, we're passing along that value to you. That's the difference. We don't look at, and that's how everyone else would run a business is, hey, if you got a great deal, you can still offer a great value to your customer and you profit more. That's not what we did. If I was still offering them at $19.99 or $18.99 or $17.99, then fine, we profit a couple $100. We're not doing that. We are truly passing along. We're saying, hey, it's one day only. We've only got so many to go around. What we're doing is saying, let's give you what we have to that select group of shoppers that are watching this Saturday in September. On this very day, you get the value, you get the savings, you get that direct price that is going to give you the opportunity of a lifetime that we're not going to see again. And we know that, and we got to give it 60 seconds because we're running low on the quantity. So this is it, guys. This is all. We are in last call on these earrings. Whether we have some pendants, that was the goal, was if there were any left. Individual stones, we could bring you a pendant solitaire tomorrow. I am still hopeful that that will happen, but again, no guarantees because we're still selling these and rapidly. So this is the time to pick them up before they're gone, because the last thing you want to do is decide in an hour and find out, oh no, I'm sorry, they're sold out. That would not be what we're looking to do here. So grab them while you can. And again, scenario is this: you get them home, you take a look at them, you pick them up, you loop them, you put them on your ears, you talk to your jeweler, you get them appraised, do whatever you want to do. You still have a money back guarantee. So there is your safety net. That is your moment where you say, okay, I know this is a value. How are we doing, Andy, on quantity? I gotta stay updated because I did lose track here while I was up there talking to you about this value. We are all, okay, so, oh no. Okay, so, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, oh boy, this is what I was hoping not to say because I was really hoping we'd have pendants tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we've been on this for a couple of minutes. We're about sold out. I just got the update just now. I just got the updated quantity. We do not have, oh, I hate to even tell you because I don't want to induce any panic, but we are truly looking at right now currently, I have 5 pairs left. 5 pairs. 5 pairs, and that doesn't include the calls that just came in. So this would be your last call. What I'll do is, since we're going for the sellout here, we may or may not have the pendant solitaires tomorrow. I'm hopeful we will. If we have any left, anything and everything we have will be here tomorrow in a pendant. But because we want to give everybody a shot to get the earrings first, because that's the better value. That's the bigger value. That's the most classic. The pendant is kind of small. I prefer half-carat stones. Me personally, I prefer them in earrings because it's a really big earring, as opposed to when it's on the neckline. I think a half-carat is on the petite side. So I really want to give you the chance to own the earrings, which are so deluxe, so high-end. $15.99. Again, this is $400 of savings, beyond the best price I have ever given you before. Had you bought them 3 days ago, 4 days ago, on Monday, we were still doing a 10% off sale. That would have been our $19.99 minus 10%, which, by the way, would have been still $17.99. You're getting another $200 off that price. So for all the people that said, oh, I'm going to have to tune out for a while because the sale's over, they're missing this. And luckily, you're not. You've got a chance right now to pick up one of our last pairs. Let's take a look. I'm going to give it a final 60 seconds. We're going for the sellout. And we've got, again, if you want to get more than one pair, you may, you can. We will make that happen for you, but this is value. This is value, straight up, best value I can bring you. This is it. Oh, thank you so much. Elizabeth just got a pair. She let us know on YouTube she got a pair. Elizabeth, thank you so much for shopping. And she said another pair. So I'm not sure if she bought 2 pairs today or if she already maybe has a pair from years past that maybe she spent $19.99 on and was proud of that value. And now here we are with a better value that we've never seen. And again, big diamond dealers that are known the world over don't usually retire, right? They don't. It usually is something that, like he was born into the business. His family had done it for generations. It's usually not the thing that you just, end up going into the diamond wholesale business, right? Usually it is the kind of thing where you've been in it because your family was in it. It's what you grew up around. It's what you know so well. This is where, again, when there are, and these are like little just kind of really cool little unicorn moments that happen very seldom, but when they happen, leave it to us. With every connection in the world, we're not just here as your regular retailer, your regular boutique, or we are really different because of the connections we have, because of the prowess in the business we have, because of those great relationships. So much of jewelry is relationships, and I hope you consider us your family in the business, and as families should do, right, for one another, is give you great values, really look out for you, get you the best quality possible, pass along those values when you get them so that we can make these once-in-a-lifetime moments happen, which this really is. So $15.99, congratulations. We're going to move on because we got a lot more jewelry today, and we only have an hour left. We only have, at this point, 58 minutes remaining in the show. So we got a lot to show you, including a new diamond cross, which is from our great designer line. And then we have a men's ring. We have some big Tanzanites, the Padparasha. If you have requests, get those in. We'll help you out with those as well. I'm sure hoping, oh, and Panther lovers, we've got one. And I do have a new Paraiba that's a 2-carat 61 as well. So we got some special pieces to show you. And hopefully the pendant tomorrow. We won't know until we see how these earrings go, but this is our last call. You want to see something cool in a ruby? Got a crazy cool ruby. And then also, you know, we specialize also in yellow diamonds. We sure do. It's not just white diamonds. Let me show you what we have today in a yellow diamond ring. This one's mighty fine, and wow, look at this. That is perfect color too. Exactly what you want. Not too light, not too dark. Perfect color. Thank you so much, everybody on those diamond studs. Continue to call. It looks like we have 3 pairs. 2 pairs? All right, 2 pairs left in the diamond studs. Let's take a look at this. This is something. Oh gosh, this is really beautiful. And I know we've got, I just wanted to preview it, yellow diamonds. I know we're going to go back to back to back here with our great pieces, and we've only got now 56 minutes left of the show. But check this out. That is my 154 yellow diamond in a classic mounting with a 160 white diamond weight around it. So that'll be 5592 coming up. Just want to let you know that yes, we do have a great big yellow diamond today for you that we're going to try to carry on with these huge diamond savings and values today for you, as we like to do. But that is coming up. Then we also have ruby. I have a diamond band. I have a diamond cross. And then we also have Paraiba. The Panther ring is so fresh. So really updated and fresh. We love that too. And then we've got the Sapphire, cornflower blue. Wait till you see this. Diamond. So this is going to be coming up. 314 total weight. One of our bigger yellows. We'll do that in just a few minutes. Look at this though. I know we had a sapphire request, being that it is September. The requests for sapphires have been rolling on in. Take a look at that. This reminds me a little bit of that designer piece I brought you on Thursday that we told you it has to be unfortunately a discontinued design because of the gold and the labor that it requires. This is very similar. Instead of rows and rows of diamonds, it's actually more of a scattered, almost polka dots of diamonds that are happening all the way through. Now that's going to be 112-3363. I'm just going to give it a little room here. And then it does have actually the elevated yellow diamonds. You see how they're dots of yellows that are happening? This is very, very important. So take a good look at it. It's item number 112-3363. This will be our 114. And by the way, we have a couple recaps to do from earlier. Andy, let me know if anything's changed on the gold quartz, the Alexandrite ring we had, the Mandarin garnets, or the Wisa earrings, because I think, are they all still here? Okay, because I'm going to do some recaps for those of you that just joined us a little bit later in the show, because I know it's a busy Saturday. That's what happens. 114 is the super cool cornflower blue sapphire here, and it's got the yellow diamond halo first, but then all the diamonds in this dome style keep going, keep wrapping around and around and around. Looks fantastic. Oh, is it? Remember, now that you got your white diamond studs, everything else goes with. Almost everything we do has white diamonds. So think about it. It's like you start with the diamond studs and everything else you get in rings and pendants are going to match back to them. That's the beautiful thing about white diamond studs, is they are the icon that goes with everything. They're the mainstay in our wardrobe. Here's where you get 41 points of additional yellows and 229 of white diamond weight. Yowza. That's special. That's 270 overall in diamonds in the foundation of this dome. And there's your inside. Look at the finishing. Very actually similar to what we saw in the under gallery with our Tanzanite earlier. There they are. Oh gosh, look at that. Just beautiful the way it does. It looks like yellow diamond polka dots. And we know that blue and yellow look so good together. That's what it looks like on the hand. It's got some serious razzle dazzle to that beautiful blue. Look at that from the sides, like we were talking about earlier. Nice to see some profile diamond action where from the side profiles of your ring, every which direction, you get to see the beautiful details there. And the best part is it's not even $99.99. It's where it's been. It's a one only, and there's your bag. $99.99. we're staying so far away from that price tag. Look at this. I mean, we've been doing that all day, giving you some really, really big values. You know what I'm talking about, those big values where you save a ton. We're gonna make it so much better than even $49.99. Yeah, it is again, I can't stress enough, $270 in diamonds. $270? $270. That's a ton of diamond weight. When have we, I'm trying to think, have we ever seen $270 as accents around a ring? I don't think we have. 2 carats, yes, a couple of times, but $270 overall? I don't think we've seen it. This is going to be a good one, especially if we take that price lower than even $49.99. This month's birthstone right in the middle, but it's a classic, and we'll make it even easier than, you know what, $4,000, skip it. We'll go $39.99. One caller only on that. Very important. Very important sapphire and diamond ring, the dome style, but again, just like our Tanzanite we did earlier, doesn't have that big height to it, doesn't make it outside the realm of wearable. That's what's important too. It's that, again, we see so many sapphires set in double halos or bridge mountings. That tends to be the classics that we love. So interesting to see it done in this way, where there are diamonds all the way from one side to the other, all the way from the very foundation of the ring, from the very base, all the way on up and over. That's cool. And it's probably time, I figured it was time for some water, but it's also time to show you a couple of recaps that we had earlier. We had a gold quartz. I just want to flash the Alexandrite as well. We did have a very, very, very special, incredible designer ring. That was that swan-like ring. So a couple pieces from the show earlier still available. Look at this. I still can't get over this Alexandrite. If anybody wants Alexandrite with a pink and white diamond weight, I gotta show it to you. In case you weren't with us in the very first part of the show, look at that. That would be item number 1122691. Just a reminder, that is here in a, what's a cushion cut? I know it looks like a round, but it's technically a cushion cut. Alexandrite, it's the cushion cut square that we love so much. I love that. Oh my goodness, Kathy just let me know. You guys are the best. Everyone is raving about the value. So you guys have looked. You looked at the comparison. I don't mean to go back to the diamond studs, but I just want to let you know that we are truly, guys, yay! We are truly down to these prices where you guys have done the legwork. You've done the due diligence. Kathy found online some VS diamond studs, and we were still half the price. And she said that was the best she was able to find. 1 carat VS studs. Oh my goodness. I don't even know if those are natural, but yeah, I guess they are. Okay, we'll go with it. Wow. Kathy, thank you for sharing that. Kathy in California, she just sent me literally a screenshot of what her best price she found online was. And our price was still, actually, we were well over 50% off. I love that. Yay. That is, see, I mean, guys, that's savings. That's savings. She found some, they were still $3,500. I love it. All right, so here we go. Let's get you this one for $9.99. Just one caller. Just want to let you know that's still miraculously here. So just figured maybe you didn't see it in the first couple minutes of the show. Here we are 2 hours later. Alexandrite, 1122691, by the way. That's the item number. It's the same one we had earlier. 2691. It's the 41 point in the middle. It is an Alexandrite that will change color. It starts with the blue-green, goes to red-purple, and it's also going to be the 6 points in the pink and 45 points in the white diamonds. So a total of 51 points there in the diamond weight as we look at it right there close up. A color-changing Alexandrite, it is $9.99. So a first caller situation there. Our blue sapphire round and the dome ring is still here. And then we do have, just a reminder, as always, we've got a couple of great pieces for our last hour here. I'm so excited about the diamond cross we're going to show you. It's one of those ultimate designer styles with, you know, the baguettes and the rounds where they come together to look like big stones. We've got that coming up. Good size piece. That's on the way. We'll share that with you. It's going to be a 1-inch cross. And then here we are, $9.99. All right, that's still here. Is it the pink diamonds? Is that, because it's different, right? It's definitely different. But I think that it really works with that particular tone of the color you have there with the blues and greens in the Alexandrite. And look how lively that is. It really is flashing like it's a round, but it is a cushion cut square. So just FYI there, I know it looks like a round. It is a cushion. It is just, again, beautiful, bright material. You very rarely see Alexandrites do that. $9.99, great ring. All right, let's move on to our new diamond cross. Here it is. And I'm going to have to hold this one up because I don't think this one, oh, wait. Okay. That's very, very unusual that it's going to balance. Here we go. Do you see what this looks like? It's like you have 6 pear-shaped stones. But I know as you look at it up close like we're allowing, it clearly is not pear shapes. But when it's on and when you wear it, it looks like you are wearing pear shapes, yet somehow those pear-shaped stones, because they're not, are giving you more beautiful mirror-like flash and fire because it's actually 112, 5035. It's actually baguettes that are tapered and then round brilliants that kind of are at the top and the bottom of those tapered baguettes to give you the pear shape. But here's how it breaks down. It's 18 karat gold, first of all, so you're getting a choice of white or yellow. It is the 18 karat gold, which is very special because that's obviously an upgrade. But then you get the fabulous idea where you've got the baguettes, 34 points there. You've got the rounds, 10 points there. 44 points overall. Great looking cross. It's 1 inch top to bottom. I think my favorite thing about it too, because with any cross, I really like when they don't add a bail. Because adding the bail, I think, always takes away from the design you're looking at. The motif that's there. I think if you had, think about it, if you had this like extra O-ring with this extra bail, no matter how artfully it's done, it's going to look a little like an afterthought. This is where the bail is hidden. So behind your top upper portion there is your bail. So you run your chain right through it, and therefore it's just the perfect piece. It looks gorgeous on. It is gorgeous on. It's a great size, I think, for everyday wear. 1 inch is pretty traditional. And then we've got the, way do you see this from a distance? Obviously, this is the up close, so you can really just look at how it's crafted and how all those stones are put together. But when you see it here, from a distance away, you're going to see how it moves and how those stones look at that. That's ever so subtle a movement here, just up and down. And look what that's doing to flash. I want to give you the ruler measurement here. It is 1 inch exactly. But then you've got white or yellow. Please choose your favorite gold color there. Great gift idea as well. And look at that 1 inch length movement that, boy, does it show off. Like, we know what pear shapes would look like, and they're really hot right now. But pear shapes would never flash like that, because you've got almost that, it's that baguette, tapered baguette, emerald cut kind of flash. Yes? Thank you. Sally from where? New York. Thank you, Sally in New York. She's got the Alexandrite. Thank you so much. The Alex is gone. Now, also, I want to show you. That's one distance look. Let's go over to the neckline and show it to you there for a better idea of the size, whether it's up against the skin or up against some color. There it is, lively as can be, bright and beautiful. It does. It looks like you have 6 individual huge diamonds here without the cost, because if you did have 6 individual huge diamonds, boy, would that be costly. We'll go back up close and take a look at it here. Baguettes and rounds together. Can I get it to sit up on its own again? That'll be the big question, because that was very unusual. Tried well prior to the show, couldn't get it to balance. Now, did I just get lucky? No, there we go. So here's what we'll do. First call-us. You know these designer styles tend to be a little on the pricey side because they're still using bigger diamonds. But it's the way they're put together that makes it so unique. Now I gotta just shift this a little closer to your eye, centered up, so you can really appreciate those diamonds. Not gonna be though. 44 points total weight, looks like so much more. Those look like 30, 40 pointers each. They look like you have 30 or 40 pointers individually pear shapes, right? That's the size, that's the look that's created. This is under $1,000. At $9.99, we're talking about a wonderful value. We're going lower than that. All you have to do is give us a quick call. White or yellow, no rose gold. Again, it's kind of like our diamond studs, where we're going traditional here on the gold colors. It is either white or yellow gold. But this is your chance to pick them up, and they're not even going to be, you know what, $888? No way. Even better than $799. We're taking it down. Let's go $777 on this amazing, unlike anything we've had. And we know we've brought several different versions of really gorgeous diamond crosses in the past, but not this one. And that is a beautiful look, the way the pear shapes are created out of the baguettes and the rounds. So we'll give that 60 seconds. And also, thinking holiday, well, of course, end of the year will be here before you know it. We're already a week into September. How did that happen? So already September proving that It's flying by like it seems like the rest of the year has as well. So here's your chance. We still got the yellow diamond to show you. We do have a Paraíba. It's a 2 carat 46. I have a 261. Just depends on if you want more green or if you want the blue greens. We've got them both for you here today. But this is your last call on this cross. So special. So, oh, and men's rings. We have a gent's ring with the sapphire today. It's a purple pink. It's got mostly purple, but a little bit of a purple pink blend there. See that? That's a gent's ring. So something to share with you there. Let's go ahead and move on. We've got 16 seconds left. Last call on this one. I'm thinking, do we need a little auction opportunity for you? There is a big 2 carat 05 Mandarin. I don't know if Rebecca, if we ever heard from you, but if you're looking for a larger, I do have a 2 carat 05. Oval Mandarin. We did have Mandarins earlier on a wheel. They were part of that exclusive collection of fancy cuts. They were all $14.99. So still have those available for you as well. Don't forget, we've got actually some cat's eye chrysoberyls if anybody's looking for those. Diamond studs, I'm down to 2 pairs. I think that's where we left it. So 2 pairs still remaining if you want to take advantage. Maybe you've had a chance to look at what a lot of others have done, which is look online, see what the prices should go for, best case scenario, and you're coming back here every time. So also, this is the Tanzanite. I flashed this earlier. It's a big pendant. It's a trillion cut, which if you were a fan of rounds or trillions, well, they tend to be one and the same because they give you a lot of flash. But we all know there are still far more rounds than there are trillion cuts available in the Tanzanite. So even though they're both really defined as fancy cuts, much more unusual. I've had the fewest trillions of any shape in all of the Tanzanite category of our Blue Wing Block Ds. That's what it looks like. This is item number 1125386. It is an 11 karat 60, so it's on the big size here, but look at that from a, I'm gonna put it on the hand here. It'll be easier to show you how it sits up and down. And then of course it's got the bail with the extra diamonds up top. That is some serious saturation in color, no doubt, but that's what we expect from Blue Wing Block D. We want the saturation, the visible reds, it's got it all happening. Then you're getting 69 points. Boy, it looks like more than that to me, but we're gonna go with 69 points in diamonds there. Of course, that's the halo and the bail. So a little extra there, and we're gonna show you the length. And one only, $14,999 is where this was originally at. It was one of those that I didn't get a chance to show you during our big sale event. So with an 1.25 inches top to bottom, $14,999 would have come down with a 10% off to $13,500. We're doing better. A lot better. Want to make sure this goes in a hurry here. So instead of even $13,000 or $10,000, extra value coming up right now. And it's not $99.99. So who wants our big Tanzanite? Let me show it to you on the neckline here from a distance away so you can see that color and quality, even from, I would say, the more true to life perspective here, because you've got that lighter or darker area. I'm actually standing. I don't sit. Why would I say sitting? Where I'm standing, it's a lot lower lighting here. So that's where you get a better idea of the color that you're going to see in real life. Let's go back to the wheel and take a look at a better price than $99.99. Trying to move even the big Tanzanites, right? We have just a few left in these big sizes. So really trying to make this happen for you. Let's go to even, you know what, 89, 79, 69, it's all good, but we're going to make it a lot better. How about $5,999 for the 1160? And remember, that one's 18 karat gold too. We have really upgraded the gold level for you, giving you the 75% pure in that $59.99 deal, and with a lot of diamonds as well. So I know it tends to be, there's been several of you looking for bigger Tanzanite pendants, probably to go with the rings that you're loving. This is obviously a much better price than usually we would see on a museum reserve of that size. So congrats if you get it. I'm wondering if we should do this. I've got a huge ruby. We have a 1 carat. I had this big extravaganza the other night. It was so much fun. We had a ruby deal where I had 3 different rubies all over, they were just slightly over a carat. It was a great markdown, but I have this stone, which somehow didn't make it to that trio that I did the other day, and I was a little surprised. And now I discovered why. And this is a mounting that I love because it kind of shows you how heavy it is. Watch. I'm kind of holding it up here, and then watch what happens when I release it. It tends to kind of, it'll fall a little bit. Watch this. It's just kind of balancing right now. It's a heavier ring. It's got almost layers of gold. And then what it does is it tends to be a little bit top heavy because, well, it's wider in the back as you see, but it tends to fall forward like that because it's so heavy. And I just try to balance it so you can see the beauty of that stone. Yes, it's a diagonal setting. It's got a purposeful diagonal setting to it. And it's a really cool way to set a ruby because everything in jewelry pretty much set one or two ways. It's either east to west or north to south. So kind of fun that we put it at this angle. It's item number 1125620. And if you were with me on Thursday night, you know that I had this great trio. It was different rubies that were all a carat or a carat of 1 or a carat of 2. This is my 1 carat. Now I get it. This wasn't part of that wheel because this 1 carat ruby was 65 points in diamonds. Well, it's got a lot of gold to it as well. That's probably why. It could not be discounted beyond $59.99. Yes, Allison? Oh, good. Cross pendant to who? And we still have a couple. Sylvia. Thank you, Sylvia. Enjoy. Thank you so much. White or yellow there on the cross pendant. Also, we have a big Sunday tomorrow. Don't forget, last call on diamond studs. If you guys shop all the diamond studs, no pendants tomorrow. If we have any diamond studs available, that'll dictate how many pendants we have to show you tomorrow. So it's going to be limited either way. But here we are, 1 carat, shining, glowing, stunning ruby. The essence of what Burma's all about at its best. I always like to point out that not all Burmese look like this. Burma is the top quality. It is the most beloved. It is the one everybody wants. But it doesn't all mean that you're going to get that color and that clarity from a Burma stone. That is the difference. That is the difference. So here's what I'm going to do. Lots of gold. It's actually kind of stacked, if you will. Let me show you. I always like to show this from the profile. Do you see how top and bottom there's that martini setting of diamonds, but then everything else through the middle, which is like that halo, kind of a bouquet. It feels floral in a way. It's almost like, to me, it's like floral on top of an animal print. The band itself has the cutouts that almost looks like an animal print. Diamonds every which way. Then you've got that stack on top, and it does. That's when you know it's heavy gold weight. Let me show you on the hand, too, in case you've never seen this mounting. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And yeah, this is a fabulous piece. Well, I'm going to make it really affordable and not even, I want to try an auction here because we haven't done one all day and we're running out of time in the show. We only have about 35 minutes left. So I figured what we do is take $5,999, make that a was price, which will mean that price goes right up here. And then what we'll do is start at 5,000. You know what? Not 5, not 4. We can either get a lot of people in or we can maybe get 1 or 2 of you. Or we can just make sure it's a value so that a lot of people can give their best shot at a ruby here that is so striking. The glow from that distance tells you the story. It's not $4,000 or $3,000 to start. This is a value. It's not going to be $3,000. How about $2,500? How about you know what? I was just thinking about this. In relation to that wheel that I had on Thursday, which was only 2 days ago, not even 48 hours ago, I had this unbelievable wheel that was all, granted, they weren't this much gold, but it was $19.99. So that tells me, what if we go $2,000? That should be the value. Because then, I know all those other rubies the other day, they're all sold out. So what if we go to $2,000, and that way, a $10 increment, of course, you get the higher end $6,000 ring because it's got this wider band of gold, this really impressive ruby, that gorgeous glow, the more unique styling that probably doesn't look like the rings and mountings you already have. And now it's the same as that blowout price that we did for a wheel, but this one wasn't on that wheel and for good reason. And you know what, as we verify a couple of people here, welcome into our last 35 minutes of our Saturday. This is it. It's our last call. We're already looking for, let's see if we've got the open. We're already verifying. I'm thinking we could try to go a step further here, really get these phone lines rocking. I know a lot of you have been shopping for diamond studs and other pieces today. What if we take this even lower for you than $2,000 to really just try and get a lot of activity, but mostly to open up the opportunity for more of you to shop really stunning, really high-end ruby out of Burma. Again, no compromising. We never want you compromising. It's the no compromise network. No compromise. Don't compromise gold weight. Don't compromise diamond quality. Don't compromise ruby center stone. World-class power. Yes. Oh, really? Did you say it's sold? Good. Thank you so much. Who got the Kashmir? I didn't even realize that was still available. Who was it? Thank you, Nan. Enjoy that Kashmir from the very start of the show. And now we're going to see if we can get this going. Not 2,000. 19. 18, 17, 2 open, $10 increments, lots of gold, any gold you want, white, yellow, or rose. Let's go even lower. 16, you know what, skip 16. Let's go $1,500 to start. 1,500. Wowza. And the same size stones the other day were all sold out lickety-split because they were $2,000 bucks. Now we're talking about a bigger gold presence, dynamic band, different setting style than what you've seen time and time again everywhere throughout the jewelry world. Now we're bringing you something designer, high-end, and it's only $1,500 because I want action. Let's get a lot of different bidders on the phone lines. Give you a chance to really steal a ruby. Okay, so Victor's not on this one. Let's see if anybody else is thinking about it. Did I try this on? Let's try it on again. Let's try it on again so you can see the power and the size and the width and the thickness and the weight of the gold. And obviously the weight of the gold specifically is going to depend on your ring size. The gram weight's going to be dictated by your ring size. But look at what that does. Actually, I'm going to turn it around because see how this side is a little more flat than this side? So I feel like this might actually be more of your top or your, kind of your top end, because it kind of looks to me, it's almost like, I always think of it as like your gold band is wearing a corsage of diamonds and ruby, and what a great look with the cutouts. You know what else it reminds me of? The world famous raindrop ring we do with a lot of the cutouts and the diamonds and the different setting styles. Do we have the open at 15? We've got it. Who do you have there? Hi, Myra. Where's she calling from? Florida. Wonderful. We've got a $1,500. Does she know this doesn't have an under gallery per se? Because it's actually cutouts. But let me show you the inside because I know that question is on the way. Take a look. Here it is. That's where, again, the gold, it may be cut out to show off those little negative space motifs there, but it's also got a great feel on the hand. And let me tell you, it is comfortable. I just had it on the hand. It is a comfortable ring. I'm just going to try to get it to balance to show you that ruby at the right angle. We have 1,500. Here's the surprise. I didn't see this coming. We only have one bidder. Thought when we dropped the open to that kind of low, I thought we'd have a lot of people on the phone lines. At least that was the goal. That was what we were striving for. Instead, we're at $1,500 and we have a last call coming. So it's going to sell. We know that because we've got the open. So it's not like you're going to see it tomorrow or in a week or in a month from now. It's selling here today, right in the next couple of minutes. We're going to give everybody a 2-minute final clock. That's 2 minutes to jump in. That's 2 minutes if you want to be participating. That's 2 minutes if you want to bid. That's how we do this. So it is a live auction. It is selling to somebody. Right now, it's potentially going to Florida. We're waiting to see if anybody else wants to say, wait, what about me? I don't want to miss out. I want a great value. I want a ruby of my own. Take a look. Here it is, $1,500 only. And a final 2 minutes on the clock to get this one gone. And this is where, again, $10 increments mean that next minimum bid is $1,510. It's not a huge increase in the bid to potentially put you in the lead or even make you the winner. And we need requests for the end of the show, too. We need requests. That is one of the most sensational, glowing, bright. And if you think there's almost like this band of light that's right through the middle, that is all the way through the stone. That's just a function of the angle it's sitting at right at this moment. That glow happens all the way through that north to south of that stone. 1 minute and 20 seconds left till it's done and gone. So here's your, I can't believe it. We're looking at a 1-carat ruby for $1,500 in a lot of gold with a 65 point. That's 2/3 of a carat in diamond weight there as well. Don't forget our diamond studs. We might as well sell those out today. We don't even have to see a pendant tomorrow necessarily. We might as well sell them out. We don't have much left in the show. I know the Alexandrite's gone, the Kashmir is gone. We still have our 3 Mandarin garnets that are here. We do have almost the Phoenix ring. Everything else is gone, guys. We've got the Tanzanite pendant, but that's it. Everything else we've shown you is gone. 2 pairs left of the studs, it looks like. And check there, see if we've got one for you. And then, of course, I've got to show you the gold quartz. Last call, 38 seconds remaining. Hey, Myra, it's looking good. You know, I think, Allison, this might be the second auction in as many days that she's won with no competition. At least as many days as I've been here. It was Thursday she won an auction. I think that was Thursday, right? When she won a Mandarin auction, right? And no challengers. How's she doing that? How's she getting everyone else to not call in when she's bidding? I love that. She got the magic touch here with our auctions lately. Or it's just a prime time to shop. Not a lot of competition. That's always good too, right? If you eliminate viewers, you eliminate competition. That's probably the big advantage. All right, once, twice, three times. That's sold. Congratulations. Hey, if anybody wants a closer look at that round ring I had, I did flash this earlier. We had the trillion pendant. I do have the round in the ring, and this is just got something on it. Let me see if I can get that little water spot off of it first. That can look a lot better. And then we'll show you the 17 karat 67. Is it 1767? No. Why did I think 1767? It's a 1656. That's what happens when I try to just memorize. Doesn't work. But I was close. And I did go over. So take a look. There it is. That's our blue wing block D round, 1756 round, as a matter of fact. Stunning. And that would be for one caller. 112-4125. Don't forget, last call for requests. Only 28 minutes in the show now, so not a lot of time. Still looking for what we can bring out for you. Very little left to recap because most everything from our 2.5 hours so far is gone. Now we're talking about a carat 18 in diamonds to go around your Tanzanite. Very special stone. It continues diamonds down the sides. Look at how they're even graduated, bigger to smaller, from the center to the sides. There's that big halo around it. That's a 1756, and do we ever have a value? It's a new markdown on this one to give you a better than what it would have been during our customer appreciation event. Now that's nice, because already at $19,999, sure, I took it lower than that. Then we got it down. Think about this. It was $99.99. That would have been $8,999 only. I'm taking it lower than that. So you get the better value. You get the huge savings. It's not going to be $8,900 because you know that would have been happening like the 10% off. You take $1,000 off, would have been $89.99. I can take you lower right now. Best value we have on this one, on a 17.5 carat pluser with well over a carat in diamonds, and yet it's not going to be even $88.88. Who says you still can't get a sale price? You're getting a better than sale price. The BTSP. It's better than a sale price. It is. And we're not doing 88. Blow it out right now. Not even $8,500. I'll make it $79.99. That's $450 a carat, by the way, if anybody's keeping track at home. $450 a carat on one of our bigger museum reserve rounds. The exquisite high level is right there. What else can we show you before we go? We have 36 minutes. 26 rather. Oh no, 26. Oh, I know what I want to show you. I need to show you the blue sapphire pendant we have that's new. I do have some Royal Zambarn earrings. We got a great looking ruby. Got some cool designer pendants. Have a pair of Paraiba green earrings. They're the green blues, not the blue greens. Got a spectacular opal. Have a really important pair of trapiche earrings if those sound good. A ruby that's even larger. We've got a 221 ruby. There's even a color-changing spinel that's GIA certified. Just putting that out there. There's some really gorgeous museum pieces like this one that just didn't make it to the museum because we're giving you the opportunity first. Now, it still could. If there is any museum reserve left, you know that'd be great, because all the museum reserve has been released recently to you guys. If there is a museum reserve, well, there's a line of museums that want to have them. Let's take a look at this. We've got a quick platinum ruby here. It's a 79-point oval, so a little smaller than what we just had in the auction, but just as clean, just as bright. If I come in close here, you're going to notice there's actually a couple of really important diamonds side by side. Those are actually pear shapes on either side, left and right. With the round brilliance, it's going to be 112-4327. And don't forget to call them that 17.5 carat Tanzy. Now here we go. Another. This is just all platinum. So we upgraded from gold. We went to platinum, which is a white metal. It stays in platinum. It's got a nice wider band to it. You see there. Then you've got the 79. Let me just tell you, that ruby looks bigger than a carat all day long. You'll see it when it's on the hand. I think you're going to agree. This also has the 39 points in diamonds. That would be the rounds, and then your two pear shapes side to side. Let's take a look at it on the hand, but I can't. I will. It's a pinky ring right now. It's a 4.5 size, but that one can be sized. Still size in platinum for you. Yes, we are. And this one will not be. Now, I thought that was good at $29.99. Taking it a lot lower for you right now. The first caller gets it. This is one in the world. Tell me something. That does look bigger. We just had a 1 carat oval. I would say this has even probably a slightly larger dimension than the 1 carat oval we just saw. And yet it's not $19.99. It's not even $1,000. It's not $999. I'm continuing to discount so we can move every one of a kind we show you. Get these platinum pieces out the door. It's $949 for one caller only. Good luck. That's a one only. So another range, another way to get your ruby out of Burma, but even having to spend less now to get it. And that's a good one. $949 when you've got that wide platinum. I've got a new sapphire and diamond necklace coming up. It's actually pendant and chain combination and beautiful. You know what? I don't actually love it because it doesn't actually sit very well. It's odd. They curved it so it doesn't sit flat. So that's not going to work. So we'll skip that. You can't have a piece not sit properly on your neckline. Then we'll show the gold quartz that I have. One of our last pieces remaining from what you've seen previously today is the gold quartz round. It'll be 1125,619. Let me know if you'd like this ruby. I'm going to keep on moving, but that one is here at the moment. And then we have this outstanding opal. There is some really good jewelry here today. Today has been quite the lineup. Look at this. Hello, gold quartz round. I'm just going to show it this way for a moment. The pattern in this one, it's got a little deeper color golden base to it as well in the quartz, which can sometimes be white or gray. This has got a little bit of almost, do you see like a little almost purpley, sometimes it looks purple, sometimes it looks orange, sometimes it looks yellow. It's just a really cool stone. It is our round. It's 1125,619. It is the 2.5 carat round gold quartz. That's 24 karat gold running through that quartz. And then it's sitting in a little bit of a clover-like floral design that you can still stack with it. Yes. Ruby on the hand again, sure. The reason I'm trying it on as a pinky ring though is only because it's a 4.5, I think. So that's just a little smaller than I wear on my ring finger, so we can size it for you. But I want you to see there. And then you know what I'll do? You're probably not gonna wear it as a pinky ring. So what I can do is kind of put it on over here. Let me just kind of float it over my finger so you see what it would look like on a ring finger instead. So, because that's probably where you're likely to wear it there, so you can see that size. So that's what it would look like. I was just wearing it here because that's where it's sized, but right now we're going to take care of sizing for you as we do. That's the ruby, and that is a super glow stone. It's got the transparency and the crystallinity that very few rubies bring, but it's $949, and again, that wide band is in platinum, solid platinum, not a platinum overlay, a solid platinum. So that's $949. One last look at it there, and then we're going to take a look at our gold quartz, which is our 2.5 carat gold quartz, and that will be, it's a round, so that makes it a little more interesting. Plus, it's got these almost clover-like petals of pave. And I think we've got a new shopper taking the ruby in platinum, so well done there. And it's another one of a kind here. The diamond weight is 26 points, so you do have that pave. It's, instead of being floral, it does feel somewhat floral, but it definitely has more of a, it's equal in its length and height, so it's got more of that clover-like feel. I want to show it to you on the hand as well, because sometimes these cabochons in the gold quartz can be a little deceiving. You know, sometimes they look bigger, sometimes they look smaller than what you might expect with 2.5. This one I would say looks a lot bigger than a 2.5 carat usually represents. So there's what it looks like from a distance. You can still, because of the great, I showed you the profile there. It was kind of like the basket just kind of faced inward. That's why I'm showing you, you could still stack with this. You can, so instead of your band sitting out here, it would nestle right there up next to this gold quartz ring on one side or the other. So perfect if you're looking for stacking your wonder rings or other diamond bands you may have. This one's going to be $999. Yes, it is. It's first caller situation. We can even change the gold color for you as well. And that's down under $1,000 for what really beautiful example of the gold quartz there. So $999 only. If you'd like to get that one, we'll take a look at that close up one more time. And yes, anywhere you see that yellow gold, that's actually 24 karat natural gold in its purest form and state, but it's within the gold quartz, but in this really cool pattern that you have there as well. And then we got an opal. A stunning, this is still one of my favorite opals we have left in our inventory. Most good opals here can be $7,000 or $8,000 easily. This one is not. I am such, yeah, I'm a super fan of the stone. I mean, my goodness, this stone deserves its own fan club in which I nominate myself as the president. It is 1124972. Look at that. And reminder, this is not the nicest light for opals. Opals look less bright, less colorful, more dull, usually in these bright, hot spotlights. This stone is looking like that. So that just means expect even better when you see it in person. The item number is 1124972. It's a carat 31. And again, we've got this diagonal setting for the elongated oval stone. Beautiful there. Then you've got, those are princess cuts, 60 points of princess cuts. In the diamonds, sit in a channel. They're graduated, so they start larger near the opal, where it's almost hugging the opal sides there. And then they graduate just a bit smaller. But all those fancy princess cuts, and when you start to see red, we know red's rare, but when you start to see yellows, oranges, bright, bright, bright blues and greens, that is the opal you want to have. If you're sick of having to search for all the colors in your opal, you need a good Australian Lightning Ridge. But then at the same time, the good Australian Lightning Ridge stones tend to be 7,000 and 8,000 here. So we bring the best values, but that's still a little pricey. Let's help you. One collar. Oh yeah, $69.99. See, that's a really good price. The way that started, really good. Joanne, did you get the ruby, by the way? Yes. Did you? Was it a new shopper? Oh, who was it? It was Connie from Minnesota. MN? Yes. That is Minnesota. Thank you, Connie. Was it Connie? Yes. Thank you, Connie. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Enjoy that ruby. And welcome back. But here we go. $69.99 it's not. We ready? Big value. You got to see it on. Before I even get to the lower price, let's make sure you like it on the hand. Make sure you like it, because it's a way, now obviously carat 31, we know this about opals. Perfect example here where that stone looks a lot bigger than a carat 31. All day, water-based stone, that's what happens. They're less dense. So this is why you get these big, powerful looks. It's not going to be $6,999. Half off is $3,500. I'll make it better than that. Oh, someone's going to be rejoicing here. This is a good one. Absolutely loving that stone. Tell you what, not even $3,000. Not $29.99. First caller on this one only. Let's make it easy right now. How about $2,699 instead? And that will be for one caller only, and yes, with all the princess cuts. Then we also have, oh, by the way, last two pairs of diamond studs still here. That might mean we have 4 pendants for tomorrow. We still have a yellow diamond that you need to see that is incredible. We have a new register over there. I think they might be shopping this opal, but I'm not sure what they're picking up. Diamond studs of this stone. They're really the deal to get today. If you're not sure where to go, get the diamond studs. We love our color. We love our exotics. We love all these rings. But you know what? Get the diamond studs, because you're going to have them forever and love them forever. Let's talk about this yellow diamond before we go. It is the one we previewed right after our diamond studs. Nearly sold out, but we have 2 pairs left. So again, last call there. Here's 1125592. And you know that every single day, whether it's evening, whether it's daytime, weekends, every single day we have a flurry of phone calls at the end of the show. That end of the show is 15 minutes away. I mention that now because especially if you're thinking about the diamond stud 1 carats for $15.99 today, there's going to be a rush at the end of the show for those earrings. I'm even going to show them again for anybody who might not have been here 2 hours ago, or actually an hour and 15 minutes ago. I'm going to show them again, which we're going to probably have a frenzy. So here's what I would do. If you're already thinking about the studs, come on in and get the pair now, just so you don't miss out. If you need to see them again, bear with us. We're going to do it right after this yellow diamond ring sells. But this is 1125592, and it is our carat 54 center stone, the epitome of a brilliant cut cushion. It is so brilliant, yes, it's aptly named, because it is definitely giving brilliance. It's a VS stone, it's a natural yellow, and it is a carat 60 in white diamonds around it as well. Classic setting style, but really big diamond weight, 314 overall. Somebody you think may be getting the opal? Definitely let me know. And then here we go. Let me show you the inside of the ring. Solid 14 karat. Does have the two-tone gold, just a little bit of yellow, just the setting of the center. The rest is white gold. That's how I recommend it. You don't have to leave it that way. If you want to go all yellow gold for everything you see there and go yellow gold for the back and the sides, you can do that. Rose gold's fine too. I wouldn't recommend it, but yellow or white's fine. We're not asking for $16,999. It's the end of our show. We have 14 minutes. And we'll see you tomorrow. We do the same thing on Sundays, same time at least, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time. So we would love to have your company tomorrow as well. And maybe we'll have diamond pendants, maybe we won't. It all depends on if we sell out these earrings today or not. But here's where you get a chance to get a ring for less than $69.99. Listen, we have two ways to do this. We can leave it here, show it for show and tell, give you that price of already $10,000 discounted, make it $69.99, or we can just go like we've been doing all day to, I mean, let's face it, this day has shown us the biggest diamond value we've ever seen. The white diamond studs that I had here earlier, the 1 carat total weight diamond studs that I had in this show about an hour and 15 minutes ago, which we still have 2 pairs left, by the way. But that was the biggest diamond value we've seen. The biggest diamond value we have seen ever, ever, ever in all of our years of existence here, bringing great jewelry every single day nearly. This has to, it has to meet it. It has to top it. I get it. We're talking about yellow diamonds in a ring instead of white diamonds and earrings. We're talking about a huge center stone at over 1.5 carats in size. We're talking about a big diamond weight around it. So we're giving you even a higher end piece here, right? There was a $17,000 TVON start price, and now it's not. We're making this so ridiculously affordable. All you do is call. It's not $69, it's not $59, it's not even $49.99. There's a $314 total diamond weight here. It is extraordinary. Some of our best material we show you, it's that brilliant cut cushion square. We love to see it. It's not even $4,999. We're at the end of our show. I still want to recap the diamond studs, at least the 2 pairs that we have left before they go, before they're sold out, but this is your chance to get this one here today. And it's not $49.99 or even, how do we do it when there's one of our bigger stones? Keep in mind, this is not the 1 carat we usually see in yellow diamonds. It's a whole different deal. Allison, what did you pick up? Got it. I thought so. So, yeah, we may not have a chance to recap the studs. Uh-oh. So here we go, guys. Not even going to be 49, 48, 47, 46. Victor, if you're getting studs, they're sold out, but you're not? Okay, so good. So I can still recap them. It's not going to be $46.99. The yellow diamond, I know we're getting ready to show you the diamond studs yet again for one last call, but this is not $46.99. You know I got to go lower. It has been a diamond day, hasn't it? Truly, it has been the most memorable day I think we'll ever see for diamonds. And yet we've got another for you here. And I am not going to ask for even $4,599. Let's get to it. Not $4,500. I'll make it a $4,499 for $314, where that's your carat 60 around the 154. Brilliant cut. And is it ever, ever so brilliant? Really is. Enjoy it if you get it. Big diamond day here. Really wanted to cap it here with this yellow diamond that is all pure and natural. Argyle mine, by the way. It's from the Argyle mine that no longer even exists or is producing. And here's your chance to get it with 10 minutes left now in the show. We're going to recap the diamond studs. Keep in mind, they're already verifying. It looks like they're not going to last the show. We may not have the pendant tomorrow. So this is where I really, really recommend getting the studs. The studs are where it's at. I far recommend the studs over even the pendant. Very first, I can't believe I did $44.99. That's just, I'm getting a little bit overexcited about our diamond deals today. We're, history made once, clearly not where we're stopping tonight. We are truly out to make history on more than just a classic white diamond stud like we've done, which I will show you if you're going, I have no clue what she's talking about. I did not see that. If you just tuned in, we're going to show them to you one last time. But I'll tell you right now, if you want that yellow diamond, you're getting a very, very important example. You're getting ideal color, great cutting. I got to show it on the hand again. Yes, don't forget there's a fully finished under gallery. So that will be a comfortable ring for you to wear. If it's your new everyday wearable, maybe that's your new wedding set. Maybe that's it. That's the piece you wear in lieu of a white diamond engagement ring, in lieu of a wedding ring. This is what you might wear. Maybe it's your right hand style. Maybe you want to still wear your traditional white diamond or what have you on your left hand, and maybe you want to put it on the right hand. Maybe you don't need a traditional white diamond ring at all. You want to go extra fancy, extra elite, high level rare. This is it. Remember, that's a natural stone, and it's $44.99 only. Last call, $44.99. Enjoy it if you get it. We got to show the diamond studs one more time. And do we have time? 9 minutes left? I don't think they're going to last the show. Here's the deal again if you missed it. In summary, I had the most incredible diamond deal we've ever had because, and I think I need to clean them up because I've been wearing them, I've been showing them, I've been really excited about this value. Look at these diamonds. They're incredible, aren't they? Let me polish them up. They're absolutely extraordinary. Are they not? Look at that. Diamond stud perfection here. 1 carat is the classic. Total weight means 50 points at least. We are talking minimum because some of my stones are 52, some are 53. I can guarantee you at least 1 carat total weight, at least 50 points each. Some will be larger. I hope that's okay. This is where you're getting white gold or yellow gold only. We're going with the 2 traditional color choices here. Yes, they debuted about 90 minutes ago. They're almost sold out because of that. I do not want you to wait. I think I still need to polish that other one there. Look how beautiful. And look at this. Consistency throughout. I got all these ones sitting here. I got them sitting here. Look at how consistent they are. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to show you what they look like on the ear as well. Let me borrow another white gold just in case you missed that. I need you to get these earrings now or never. It is now or never. I don't mean to put the pressure on, but this is an iconic piece at a best value ever. It is just so extraordinary. We have white or yellow gold. You can get screwbacks for free. That's usually a $300 extra option. We're doing that for you for no extra charge today. Yes, go ahead. The earrings? Yeah, I have trapiche earrings. Let me flash them real quick. They're very, very special. I do need to, if you'd like a ring or a necklace instead, I have those, but I do have some earrings. So we'll just flash those in. But you know what I'm going to do real quick? Since this has always been $19.99, and yet that was our former price that has been here for years and years and years. Again, we have a diamond dealer that we work with almost exclusively. I mean, we've been very, very, very loyal to him and him alone because he's had the best quality and the best values for years, not to mention is a friend of the network. But obviously, it's a gentleman who's also announced just recently that he is retiring from the diamond wholesale business. So he wants to essentially liquidate his current inventory of wholesale diamonds, in which he knows we only deal in VS. So he got us these VS stones, as our wheel has now decided to just tuck her out here at the end of the day. Hopefully, yep, can jog it back to life here. But this is why we're bringing you this value. We got the value. We're passing along those savings to you. It's never happened before. It's likely to never happen again. And we're going to give you this earring value at not even $17.99, which I point out, had this earring been here at our consistent 8-year-old price tag on our sale event, it would have been $17.99. Well, today, not only are you getting $200 off, you're saving more. That's the kind of value we got for you. That's the kind of value we're bringing. And we are not saying, let's just profit more. We are literally giving you, passing along all the savings to you, our incredible TVON family, our incredible TVON viewers. This is what they look like from a distance. I just took the other one, the last one out from the 2 pairs I have there on the wheel, and are showing you what they look like from a distance away, set at the primary piercing area. Certainly they will work at a 1/2 carat size each. They will work all the way up the ear. If you want to move them on up to a 2nd or a 3rd or a 4th or a 5th piercing, you can. They really do work just about anywhere, and we're not even asking $17 or $16.99. This is your last call. Looks like we have a pair left, and who knows if we're going to see the matching pendant tomorrow, but here's what I'll do right now. Not even going to be $16.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. Take a look at the close-up on those earrings, and we will make them $1,599 for the pair. It has already been here earlier today. They've been extremely popular, as even I've had customers, a number of you have reached out and messaged me here live on the air to tell me what you found in your searches online. Nothing comparable for anywhere near this price. I'm telling you, it is the truth. It is a fact. This is the value you get. Let me also show you, I'm going to flash these trapiche drop earrings that we have. If anybody's interested, I did mention we have trapiche earrings. Let me flash them, remind you that we have some of the most beautiful exclusive collection of trapiches, including this earring, which is 1125194. Take a look. They're actually freeform trapiches in that gorgeous glow and cut. Look at that. And they're drops with yellow and white diamonds. There's 362 inch trapiches in 5194. I'll give you an idea of the length here. They're going to be about 1.5 inches from top to bottom there, 1.5 inches exactly, as a matter of fact. They start with hoop. They end with all that free-form stone being actually framed in a double halo of yellow and white diamonds, and that would be a diamond weight of 42 points in the yellow, 90 points in the white diamonds, and doesn't look like they've been on the air before, but they've had a round of discounting come your way. So 362 in the trapeches, yellow diamond weight is 42 points, and then 90 points in the white diamonds, all in a custom design 14 karat two-tone earring. They're from actually $13,999 is where they started. We're making them $49.99 today. 4 minutes left in the show. Studs still looks like we're verifying on the last pair of studs. This is our gorgeous drop earring. Hoop to start. It's a easy, great hinge closure. They're kind of an omega back style, so they just flip down like so. You flip them open, put the post through the earring and then, or through the ear, and then you put them right back up and they will kind of latch into place. They have a great finishing as well from the interior, so you see that great designer finishing they have. The mark of great fine jewelry is an earring that's finished in the back. Those are. So $49.99 if you'd like to get those trapeche earrings. There they are from a distance. And then let's go back to our studs and see if anybody would like to get the last pair here of those incredible stud earrings. We still have our $44.99 yellow diamond designer ring as well that we just had up before. I'm going to show you that on the hand again because we are verifying right now. Once that yellow diamond piece is gone, it's gone. So make sure you're on the line. Same thing goes. Now, if we have some diamonds, half carats or more, if we have any left, by tomorrow, we're going to have a pendant to match. We're going to have the 50-point solitaire pendant for you. So tune in tomorrow and hopefully we'll have that for you as well. And then here you go with your last call. Why I have 3 up there again. Let me leave it there with, I think that's our match pair there. So again, beautiful, beautiful earrings. Last call to get them at $15.99. Thanks again for being with us today. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the broadcast. So if there's anything else we can help you with, this is the time. If there's anything you want to ask about, I'm going to show the yellow diamond on the hand again. 1125592 is your item number on this yellow diamond ring with a carat 54 center stone, brilliant cushion cut right there. We got 2 minutes left. And again, last call. If there's anything else we can help you shop for today, last pair of studs, maybe you want to get those. And again, you got a money back guarantee on everything and anything. So make sure you shop them, get them while they're here, because once they're gone, they're gone. You can't purchase something that's already been picked up by somebody else, right? Especially if it's a one of a kind or our last call. So this is the yellow diamond ring, which already, we have 2 people talking about this yellow diamond ring, so I don't know who's got it, but it looks like it may be gone. Then we also have the diamond studs, which I want you to take a look at as well. And everything goes with the diamond studs. No matter what you already have in your jewelry wardrobe, listen, everybody needs a great pair of diamond studs. They are about as classic and iconic a piece of jewelry as exists in our world, right? And yet this is the high-end way to get the VS diamonds, the white diamonds, the classic 4-prong double basket setting style. We're offering you today, whereas normally we have to charge over, it's actually a little over $300, to normally get you the advanced screwback, which is that more secure threaded style post with a different backing. You have a choice. We know some of you feel very strongly. If you want a little extra security, I recommend getting the screwbacks. If you don't want that extra time that it takes to put those on, let's say you're putting, if you're leaving your earrings on for a couple days at a time, screwbacks are a great way to go. If you know you want to change them out every day or multiple times a day, maybe pushbacks are going to be the way to go. It's up to you entirely, but usually it costs more to get the screwbacks. Today it does not. We're truly giving you value through and throughout this stud. And again, thank you very much. If you have any questions, we'll still be here for a few minutes after we go off the air. Want to remind you to please join us tomorrow. It is a 10 a.m. start time. That's Pacific time. That is noon Central time. That is 1 p.m. Eastern. We look forward to really wowing you on a Sunday, as we always love to do. So we hope to see you back here tomorrow for our big Sunday jewelry extravaganza. We have our last call now, and of course we'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air, still answering your phone calls. So jot that phone number down. Get your last pair of studs if you want them. And we thank you so much for watching and for shopping today on this Saturday. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And from all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. See you then.